Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Rebellious Noise Pro Wrestling channel. My name is Scott, and we are here on this glorious day to chat WrestleMania. But before that, of course, NXT Stand and Deliver 2025. So we're going to get into it. We're going to have a little bit of a preview here. The show is about 28 minutes away at the moment. So if you do want to line up your streams, if you're watching on demand, that's your opportunity. And I'll let you know when the show starts itself. At the moment, it's the countdown. And what we're going to do here is have a little bit of a build up before the watch along experience. You'll have a play-by-play analysis from me, and then we'll have a little bit of a quick review at the end of it as well. But again, you're here for the NXT Stand and Deliver 2025 watch along. So we'll be back right after this.
Welcome to the Rebellious Noise Pro Wrestling channel. On this channel, we bring you some great content from inside and outside of the squared circle. We will go through and offer some in-depth analysis of the biggest events of the year, as well as bringing you exclusive interviews with some of the industry's biggest names. There will also be live show reviews, in-depth features, and podcasts. So make sure you give that subscribe button a slam so you don't miss any of the action.
All right, once again, we are live on the Rebellious Noise Pro Wrestling channel. WrestleMania Saturday tonight, but before we get there, it is time to talk Stand and Deliver. Now, I've mentioned it a few times there, NXT Stand and Deliver. We know it's an NXT show, but they're actually branding these PLEs as WWE such and such these days. So WWE Stand and Deliver, I guess is what I should be saying. But either way, going to be a good show. Got my cup of tea ready, and we are locked and ready to go. We're about 27 minutes away now from the main show starting. As I said just a moment ago, we're on the countdown at the moment. So we'll use this as a little bit of a watch-along experience for that as well. Ava's on screen at the moment, being interviewed, of course, GM of NXT. Excuse me. When we do get to the show itself, again, we'll be your kind of watch-along companion piece, essentially. So stick with us if you are watching the show. But if you've just joined us now for the kind of preview and to get you hyped up and in the mood, that's what these build-up portions are all about. And speaking of which, we're also going to have a build-up show for WrestleMania. So if you haven't already, subscribe. We've got plenty more going on. As I see that at the moment, they're replaying a fantastic promo video, I've got to say, for Jade Cargill and Naomi's feud. But hey, that's not about, what we're talking about here. It's about NXT. But again, I've got to do a little bit of housekeeping and let you know that tonight we will have a build-up show for WrestleMania Saturday. And again, hopefully we'll be joined by our friends from the wrestling media in that as well. So if you haven't already, check that stream out. It starts actually in about 25 minutes time. There's going to be some replays of our WrestleMania content we were doing throughout the week before I go live on there, hopefully at about 9 p.m. once NXT is actually wrapped up and in the bag. Let's hope it ends at a reasonable time, because WWE's own countdown for WrestleMania starts at like 9 o'clock UK time as well. Aiden's in the house, says yeet. Yeah, you represent. There are more women than men, as in 18 women. Do you mean on the card? That's incredible if that's the case. What time are you going live for night one? So the stream itself, mate, will start in 25 minutes as far as our WrestleMania build-up stream. Again, so confusing having two shows in one night. But I will be physically live on that at 9 p.m. So about 3 hours and 25 minutes away, essentially. But if you want to talk WrestleMania, if you want to hear my thoughts on that, hop over to that stream. If you want to hear my thoughts on NXT, stay here live with us on this stream. Again, we are now building towards NXT Stand and Deliver. Pretty fun card to break down as well. So let's go into some of the kind of things that we're going to see tonight. This, I don't think is it happened already? Because I know they were thinking about putting this on the pre-show. I don't know if they've actually done that, or if it's already happened. But essentially, Metaphor versus Fatal Influence. I've only just tuned into this pre-show myself, so I may have missed that match completely. But let's talk about what's on the actual card itself. You've got the D'Angelo family going up against Dark State, so that'll be an interesting one. A lot of multi-person matches on this card, by the way. Who else do we have? We've got, and again, a lot of women on this match, as Aiden alluded to just on this card, I should say, as Aiden alluded to just a moment ago. Zarya, Kalani Jordan, Sol Ruka, Izzy Dame, Lola Vice, and Thea Hale in a ladder match for the vacant NXT Women's North American Championship. So that'll be quite fun. Real shame there's no kind of ladder match on WWE WrestleMania, by the way. But hey, again, we're here to talk NXT, so let's appreciate what we've got here. Nathan Frazier and Axiom defends their titles up against Hank and Tank for the NXT Tag Team titles on the line with that one there. We've also got Ricky Saints. Yes, that's it. Saints. Yeah. All right. I've got it right that time. Just trying to make sure I don't slip up. But we know the former Ricky Starks is here in the house at NXT now. And not only that, he's got a title already, the North American Championship, as you can see on his shoulder. He's going to be defending that against Ethan Page, another former AEW alumni. Let's move on to another big match on the card relating to the women. Again, as Aiden says, a lot of women on this card, and it's great to see. We've got Stephanie Vaquer defending against Julia, Jordan Grace, and Jada Parker in a fatal four-way NXT Women's Championship match. And this really does highlight how stacked the women's roster is in NXT. Talking of stacked as well, the main event on as far as the men's division goes, Obafemi, the champion, defending the NXT title in a triple threat against Trick Williams and Javon Evans. So yeah, a pretty cool card, I gotta admit. I think NXT, we've said it when we covered the last one, was it Vengeance Day? It's really been on an upward trajectory. I'm enjoying what they're doing at the moment. I'm dipping in and out. I'm not keeping up as much as I want to, if I'm honest. Some of these people on the card, I'm not sure I've even seen wrestle before. So it'd be interesting to see kind of, I guess, my first time view of some of these people as well. So stay tuned. Let me know what you think. What do you think of the NXT roster at the moment and how they're doing things? So as Aiden says, yes, on NXT Stand and Deliver, 18 women. There we go. Aiden's sticking with us. A way to happen soon. What was it? I'll be more active in this stream because I'm playing darts. That's all right, mate. But yeah, as I say, we've got the NXT stream. And in about 22 minutes time, the WrestleMania stream is going to be starting as well. So stick with me live if you want to hear my thoughts on NXT and watch pre-recorded me essentially talk about WrestleMania for about 3 hours before I do go live on the WrestleMania build-up show as well. Man, this is frying my brain. I hope you're keeping up with it. There's a lot going on. But hey, Hall of Fame last night, pretty fun. I thought the speeches were quite cool. I've still got to admit, I've still got to get through Triple H's one. It's a long old thing, but the rest of them I've really enjoyed. Then I've enjoyed what I've seen from Triple H's speech so far. Aiden enjoys what he sees from NXT as well, watches it every week apparently. I don't get to do that. I got to start watching it more because it is enjoyable. I've got to say, when we covered it for, again, I think it was Vengeance Day. A really, really enjoyable show. But talking about enjoyable show, again, we've got a massive card here tonight as well. 7 great matches to look forward to. Again, I assume the one on the pre-show hasn't taken place yet. Maybe it has, but this is the one we're talking about. But we're about 20 minutes away, so maybe I have missed it. But again, want to know what you guys think of NXT as a product at the moment. Thank you for joining me on the watch along for Stand and Deliver. Hopefully we'll have enough time later on to hit with an instant reaction review as well. But you'll see my quite literal instant reactions on this watch along as well. So if you haven't already, subscribe. Get your NXT loaded up. I'm currently watching the countdown. That's where we are at the moment. We're 21 minutes away from the show starting. They're talking about the men's triple threat NXT title match here. Little promo video for that. And NXT will be starting quite soon. Again, if you're watching on demand, you're 20 minutes away, essentially, if you want to line up these streams. If you are watching live, well, you're 20 minutes away as well. Stay tuned. Speaking of which, I need to get my stream set up. I've got it on YouTube for the watch along, for the countdown, excuse me. But I've got to get the NXT Stand and Deliver stream ready on Netflix as well. So, yeah. What match are you guys most looking forward to on this card, by the way? I do want to kind of get a sense of what people are most excited about. What do you think is going to happen at NXT Stand and Deliver? I'm quite interested for the ladder match. I mean, I love a ladder match. So, really looking forward to seeing what happens there. Again, the men's title match looks to be a fun one as well. I like the way this feud's been building. And look, Stephanie Vaquer has been on fire, right? So, I mean, this is... what a lineup for a fatal 4-way match, by the way. Just amazing. So really looking forward to that one. Julia, Jordan Grace, Jada Parker in there as well. Should be a fun match. Skibbity Rizzler's in the house. How you doing, mate? I hope you're looking forward to NXT Stand and Deliver. And, of course, WrestleMania later tonight as well. Aiden, you're done with your darts? That's good. North American ladder match and the women's championship is what Aiden's looking forward to. Great. Yeah, pretty much the same as me. I mean, I say same as me. I'm looking forward to it all, but I did, of course, mention the ladder match as well. Here we go. We've got the countdown. It looks like we are about to get a match underway. So this should be that what do you call it? Pre-show match that we mentioned earlier on. There we go. Jakara, Jackson, and Lash Legend now making their way to the ring glamorously. Look at that. What a get-up. What an outfit. Love it. So again, if you're just tuning in, guys, we are acting as a watch-along experience for not only the show itself, but the countdown. The countdown is now live with the match itself. We're seeing a pre-show match here. Again, we mentioned it just a moment ago, but we'll run through this match again because it's now taking place. Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson versus Fatal Influence. Also versus Tatum Paxley and Gigi Dolin, and also Roxanne, Perez, and Cora, Jade in a fatal four-way tag team elimination match to determine the number one contenders for the NXT women's tag team titles. We're now getting the entrance for Fatal Attraction. Fallon, Henley, and Jacy, Jayne. Cool little get up for them as well. What's this like venue looking like actually? Where is it? Is this the same place where Raw and SmackDown? It is, isn't it? It's got the same setup that we saw on SmackDown as far as the stage goes as well. So yeah, eliminate. This is where the show starts in 17 minutes, and they're gonna do a four-way elimination match. I mean, I love that. That was pretty cool, wasn't it? Throwing the camera, the coat on the camera, and then going to another shot. All right. And again, we've still got 2 more entrances to go. So by the time they get in the ring, it's going to be under 15 minutes for this match. I feel like they've started it a little bit late, if I'm honest. They could have given it more time. Aiden's got a prediction. Send them in. T-Mobile Arena, yeah. Is that where it's at? Shotzi bringing out the team of Gigi, Dolin, and Tatum Paxley. Again, we're 16 minutes away from the main show starting, but on the countdown, we do have a pre-show match, which is great. Like, why are they not doing this with WrestleMania? It's so frustrating. I mean, didn't they announce on SmackDown as well? Am I right that they announced a tag team like TLC match or something? Yeah, so they did. So who's actually in that? Because I missed that. Let me just have a little read. Who we got? Yeah, I saw DIY get involved and all that, but didn't see the announcement for the match. So, right, all 3 teams. So it's DIY, Machine Guns, and Street Profits. I mean, come on, there was more like you could have done with that, and it should have been on WrestleMania. Like, why are they doing a TLC tag match on SmackDown? Like, I've been saying for ages, like it makes those shows look good, right? But then when you put title matches on them and stuff like that, but then at the same time, when those matches are only on the weekly TV shows, it devalues them eventually. You know, it brings up the show. We go, oh my gosh, title matches. But if those titles are only on weekly shows, it devalues those titles, and it's a kind of a vicious cycle. But yeah, Aiden, yeah, apparently that's for next week on SmackDown. So yeah, SmackDown After Mania looking to be a big one, to be honest. So Skibbity says, didn't know WrestleMania was tonight. It's coming up, mate. A few hours away. We are a few hours away, but right now it's NXT Stand and Deliver as we see the entrance now for Cora, Jade, and her tag team partner, of course, of Roxanne, Perez. Very surprising, you know, like they didn't use Roxanne Perez on the main roster more. But yeah, it is what it is. They got to give her a match, right? Yeah, as Aiden says, it looks like Rey Mysterio is injured. They're still promoting his match online though, but they could have been scheduled posts. But yeah, interesting to see what actually happens in that match tonight on night 1 of WrestleMania. But sticking with NXT again, the match is now underway. We've got 14 minutes for 4 teams to be eliminated, essentially. So we'll see how this goes because again, the main show starts in 14 minutes time. Aiden's pick for this one though is Fatal Influence. Starting out with Roxanne Perez, I believe, and Lash Legend. Yeah, Aiden says Dragon Lee or Ray Phoenix to replace Rey Mysterio. It looks like that's the most obvious option, right, man? Like, what a crazy start to your career if you're Ray Phoenix and you get to be at WrestleMania. Like, but I think Dragon Lee makes a little bit more sense at the moment. So yeah, how are we gonna get this done, guys? In 30 minutes, the main show begins. But again, we've got a pre-show match here. Are they is so there's only two of them in the ring as well. Are they tagging each other in and out? This is a match that could go on for ages. I mean, it won't, obviously, because I get my 30 minutes away from the main show. Gigi Dolin's in the ring now, going after Lash Legend. Aiden says it was a tip up between them or Gigi and Tatum, but thinks that Perez will turn on Jade. How mad is that? Yeah, when I think about it, like Roxanne Perez, one of the biggest stars NXT have had over the past few years, and she's on the pre-show. Um, this is like a match that deserves to be on the show, but like again, hey, look, I'm going against my own opinions now, right? I was saying, oh, why are they not doing pre-show matches on WrestleMania? But I think with WrestleMania, they could have had more matches, essentially. Like the TLC match, I think it's because something must be happening in a New Day match, again, related to Big E. But look, we'll talk WrestleMania later. It's tempting, because it's such a big show. But look, we got a big show to talk about here instead. Countdown again, 12 minutes to go. NXT Stand and Deliver 2025. I do laugh every single year at the fact that they've kept that name when it started as a pirate reference. The old Adamant song. Surely that's where it came from. But yeah. Even though in that, I think he's not a thing, is he? He's like a highwayman in the music video for that. Anyway, it's enough Adamant chat. So let me know, guys, what you're most looking forward to at WWE Stand and Deliver. 11 minutes away. Get your streams ready, guys. Get it lined up. Again, I've got to make sure mine is. I'm watching the countdown. I'm not really paying attention to my Netflix here. Let me see if I can get that set up as well. Because he's a bit mad, isn't he? Go for the ride. Oh, nice double team move there. Right, let me turn it over to. Okay. Oh, so the countdown's not even on NXT at the moment. I don't know if you can find it on another stream, but anyway, we're 10 minutes away. Right, so they're all in the ring now. It's about time someone gets eliminated, though, guys. Come on. Let them fight. Let them fight. Hey, they're all going at it. I'm sorry, it's Booker T's voice. NXT chart now. Roxanne Perez looks to go for a little bit of a fly. No, she's pulled out of the ring by a Lash Legend. Woof, into the steps. It says tempted because that's the main roster. Yeah, it's a big show tonight as well. I'll go for one prediction match by match. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, keep me in the loop, mate. Let me know what you think's going to happen on each of these as we make our way through. Bodies flying everywhere at the moment, though. They stand and then they deliver, clearly. Gigi Dolin up top, going for a moonsault, it would seem. To the outside. Oh, no, corkscrew. Very nice. Again, it's all about coming number one contenders. Cora Jade now on the top rope. About to fly as well. Oof. Little swanton from the top. Imagine that. Get up. Someone else doesn't move on you. Get up. Someone else doesn't move on you. Aiden, you got all your predictions. Brilliant. We are 9 minutes away, guys, from the main show. Again, we're watching a countdown at the moment. The tag #1 contendership match in the women's division. A lot of flying around at the moment. We got 4 teams in this elimination. Oh, I loved how she jumped over the ref there. But still, they've got to be eliminated in 8 minutes, it would seem. So they're cutting this one quite fine. Not seen a single elimination yet, I don't think. Yep. They've just said it on commentary. Oh, I thought that was going to be it. I thought that was going to be it. Woo! Lovely bulldog. Gigi now in the ring. Still again, 7 minutes to go, guys. No eliminations so far. Setting up for some sort of double arm DDT here on the outside of the ring. Oof. Pop Rocks reversal there. That's it. We've got an elimination finally. Not that I'm not enjoying the match, but Metaphor out of this. Legend and Jackson, nope. Yeah, you said it right there, Aiden. Cutting it fine indeed. We're 7 minutes away. Could have got another elimination there. It looks like they are. Looks like they are kind of starting to ramp it up. Yeah, NXT, of course, on Tuesday night. So if you're there for WrestleMania weekend, I mean, it's more so a WrestleMania week these days. You know, you'll be there, watch Raw, watch NXT on Tuesday. Roxanne nearly got another elimination there. Didn't quite happen though. Thank you guys for tuning in, by the way. We're 5 minutes away from the PLE actually starting. Why is Roxanne walking out? Oh, walking out. Aiden, you had it. You had it called. Didn't quite turn, but I mean, didn't attack her, but still is kind of turning by leaving her alone, right? So is she carrying on in NXT then? Woo, look at that. Wow. Double pin there. Well, they're out now. Cora and Roxanne are gone. Makes no sense that Roxanne just did that after eliminating someone herself. But that means this has got to be a few going forward, which means that Roxanne isn't really leaving NXT as we assumed, right? Surely. Makes no sense. This is a story to continue. Yeah, you're right, Aiden. She did basically turn on her tag team partner there. But I just don't get what that means for her going forward. Oh, have a little kind of cannibal action there in the corner. 2 teams left. There's only 4 minutes left on the clock. I guess only one more elimination needs to be happening, of course. And it could be coming now. I like it, Aiden. Was you inspired by me having a cup of tea? Freaky positions indeed. Flip it heck. Got a tag there. You got a tap there. Got a tap. Oh no, the partner's getting in. Oh, what a super kick to the side of the head. Paxley took one. Oh, lovely from Gigi as well. Oof. This is hard hitting this bit. Eesh. We're 3 minutes away, guys, on the countdown at the moment, but the PLE starts very, very soon. So get your streams ready if you're not watching with us on the countdown. We are about 3 minutes away from the main PLE starting again. If you're watching live or on demand, we appreciate you. Drop your comments. Let us know what you're looking forward to, what your predictions are for this show. Again, we're on the pre-show at the moment in the dying stages of the Fatal 4-Way #1 contenders tag team match. Oh, no. Oh, rough landing there for Gigi. Oh, an even rougher kick to the face, or knee even. That's it. It's got to be it. Oh, wow. Wow. What? That was an incredible way to break up a pin. Amazing. Tatum Paxley running up, bouncing off of the foot of the back of one person and then flying into the other with a kick, saving the match. Incredible. Mate, you should win for that. Ooh. Yeah, where's Shotzi? Is she still there? Yeah, there she is. I can see the green hair. Oh, lovely kick there. This has been a good match. 2 minutes to go, so it's got to end soon. They should have announced it as like a 20-minute time limit. Ooh, nice. Paxley and Dolin, #1 contenders. Very cool. Very enjoyable match. All right, NXT Stand and Deliver is about to start. We are just under a minute away, guys. So again, get your streams lined up. Essentially, you got the final two. Didn't quite get the winners, but yeah, you were close. You were close. All right, Ethan Page. Here we go. We're about to start, guys. All right, we're about to start, guys. Stand Deliver is about to begin. Live from Vegas, of course. Let's get it set up. We're about to go. All right, let me make sure I've got my stream ready. Show is about to begin. And we are right in NXT Stand and Deliver. Here we go. Let me know, guys, in the comments what you think is going to happen, what you're most looking forward to at NXT Stand and Deliver. And yeah, want to know your thoughts on the NXT product at the moment. Right, just trying to get my stream working, guys. A few technical issues here for me, but I hope you're enjoying what you're seeing. Here we go. I'm on. I've got a promo package essentially. Here we go. NXT Stand and Deliver. Here we go. I knew we'd get there eventually. What do you think is going to happen tonight, guys? Big card. We've just seen, if you just join us, the pre-show included a fatal four-way number one contendership match. It was incredible, really enjoyable way to, I say start the show, but we're officially on the show now, so it'll be interesting to see how they actually start the show. But that was a nice little opener for the show itself. Getting into the show, tea and two chocolate hobnobs. Nice. I've run out of tea now, but no chocolate hobnobs for me either. But I'm gonna go big with my snacks for WrestleMania later on. Got the whole Vegas theme, of course, at the T-Mobile Arena. And we are live and locked in to NXT Stand and Deliver. Again, this is your watch along experience. Stay tuned, guys. We are going to watch it with you. We're going to give you play by play, essentially, from everything you're seeing here at NXT Stand and Deliver. We're getting nice little kind of aerial shots now of the Vegas skyline and the arena itself and the kind of famous casinos and stuff like that. Again, you're here from NXT and Deliver watching on quite a card tonight as well. Six pretty exciting matches. A lot of multi-person matches. They're trying to squeeze everyone on essentially. It would seem, but still quite a fun card to get into. Now, what's going to be the first match? Okay, so Ricky Saints is starting us off with the great little entrance there. I love those lights on him. Here to defend the NXT North American Championship, of course. So yeah, looking forward to this one again with Ethan Page. Be a fun one. So we are live and loud. We've got 105 decibels. Is that? They're about to use that. I wonder if they're going to use that on WrestleMania as well. Ricky Saints looking good there, though. Crazy that he's a champ already. Like, plus what's for a fan now? Little bit of a difference there. Some colourful suits on the commentary team there. Woo, look at that. Now Ethan Page is about to make his entrance. Interesting way to start the show, considering again there are so many person matches. It's yeah, interesting way to get things going. I would have assumed they would have kind of sandwiched them and had this kind of somewhere in the middle of the card. But hey, yeah, Cody now again making his way into the ring. Who do you think's going to win this one, guys? Who are you most looking forward to kind of shining in this one? Even Page has had a pretty cool career in NXT so far, but of course he's not the new guy anymore. That is Ricky Stanks, you know, a lot of hype around him, of course. So yeah, hopefully this will be a good match. I think they're going to pull it off. Will we see a new champion though? Not sure about that. Kind of a very physical start to the match. I mean, you would imagine physical start to the match, tries to wrestling match. I mean, the ground at it quite heavy from the get go. On the outside of the ring now, and Saints throws Page into the ring, but then gets a kick to his face. Oh, did I have some mic issues? Can you hear me okay now? Is that all right? Oh, that's better. If not, let me know, and I'll try and see if there's anything I can do on my end. Interesting seeing the advertisements on the mat as well. Of course, for the main roster, you get that quite often there as well. Walking the ropes now. Look at that cocky little walk from Ricky Saints up there. Lovely clothesline there as well. Ethan Page taken out. Ricky's still in control. Again, hard and heavy on the outside now. What a great move there. Power slam onto the side of the apron and then falls onto the ground from that. You see the NXT North American Championship on the side there as well. Sounds a bit funny. I hope it gets better, mate. Sorry about that. Let's try my mic. Let's try. Let me see if there's an issue with the mic. It should be fine. I'll try a few things though. At the moment, though, in the ring, Page and Saints, of course. Big weekend for Ricky Saint. You know, this is gonna be one of the shows he's most kind of seen at. Essentially, a lot of eyes are going to be on this as people get hyped up and ready for WrestleMania tonight as well. It's kind of almost a pre-show in itself, which is why I think it should be on another night. It really frustrates me seeing NXT kind of get, I don't want to say degraded, but put in this position. It's kind of unfair. But hey, at the same time, there will be eyes on this show as we do get ready because there's no matches on the pre-show at WrestleMania itself. Now, Ethan Page is losing control now. Ricky Snake's taken over again. Let me know, guys. What do you think of this match so far? We are 12 into the show itself. Kind of a hard hitting way to start the show. Only a 2 count there for Ethan Page though. Gesturing and taunting to the crowd there. Referee tries to run out of the way as Ethan sets Ricky up for a suplex. It looks like Ricky fights out of it and has a nice little kind of what's that like? What's that move called? I can't remember. Wait, any move. Trying to change some of my setup here just to make it a little bit easier. A lot going on here at the same time. Ricky Page from Aiden. Well, not from Aiden. Aiden explains. Unless you are sitting there, Aiden, trying to promise. Oh my gosh! Did you see that? Ricky flew off of the ring apron into the very hard commentary table and bounced straight off of it. Oh, oh my gosh! And guided there by Ethan Page as well. Wow. 5 championships on the line tonight, guys. Again, a big card. Boston Crab now from Ethan Page. Will we see a tap from Ricky Saints? It's difficult to say his name still, guys. The thing is, I do wonder how they're going to squeeze this in time-wise as well. I mean, they managed to do it with that pre-show match. We had 4 eliminations in about 15 minutes. NXT Stand and Deliver is not usually a long show, and of course, WWE's countdown starts at 9 p.m. here in the UK, so just under 3 hours away. So the show can't be that long. Right, I'm changing screens here. Bear with me just a moment, guys. Uh, that's not what I wanted to do. Hold on, hold on. There we go. That should be better. Can you hear me okay, everyone? If there's any issues, let me know. Let me see if I can set us up a little bit smoother here. Trying to essentially run the stream, do the stream, make sure the other shows running as well. Our build-up shows. There's a lot going on, but you're here for the watch along experience, guys. Thank you for joining. I do hope you enjoy NXT Stand and Deliver so far. There we go, a little bit smooth. I'm over here now for my NXT stream. Oh, wow! Beautiful tornado from Ricky there. Wow. Okay, so they're playing into the emotion apparently the Saints had on the entrance as well. See Ricky St. John as well. Oh, see the blood in his mouth as well. Michinoku driver. What are they saying? Cody. Are they saying that Cody? Maybe not. I think Cody Rumble. They're not saying that, are they? Because I was gonna say, like, he's obviously friends with Cody, and he showed up backstage at the Rumble that year. They're not saying that, are they? They're not just completely mishearing that. It sounded like they were saying something about Ricky's time when he was doing AEW. Of course, he showed up at the Royal Rumble. Wow, look at that! The way Ethan picked him up there, incredible. I mean, great from Ricky to be honest to jump up, get some height on it. But yeah, blood from his mouth at the moment as well. Bit of a rough start there. This is all awesome chant from the fans in Las Vegas. So you see the North American title being shown off as well. That's what it's all about. Ricky now really in control. They just said this is their first WrestleMania. They're kind of acting like this is part of WrestleMania, you know, like and they said thank you, Cody. Am I just hearing these chants wrong, or are they actually just doing weird chants? Power gun being set up now. Yeah, Aiden, you think you had the same thing as well? And you think Ricky twisted his knee there as well? Okay. Hey Lisa, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Hope you're enjoying NXT Stand and Deliver and excited about WrestleMania tonight as well. Joining us. This is your watch along experience for WWE NXT. Oh, Stand and Deliver. I mean, Ethan delivered an incredible move there. Here goes Edge being set up. Woo, lovely. What we doing, Lisa? We are watching NXT Stand and Deliver. This is your watch along experience. If you're watching it, have a side by side, basically. Enjoy the show. Aiden, you're 0-1. Yeah. What do you reckon? How many do you think you're gonna get right for tonight's predictions? Big NXT chant in the arena there. You just called it a spear. And again, I got the name of that other move just completely leave my mind earlier. Woo! That's it. That's all she wrote. Aiden says 1-1. There you go. You're back on it. Yeah. Ricky Starks picks up the win. Still the North American champion. Nice way to start the show. Really enjoyable. How am I doing? I'm doing great, Lisa. Yeah, days doing well, going well. Excited for WrestleMania later on. We've got two streams running at the moment, so there's a lot going on. But we've got here the NXT stream, and we're also running a WWE WrestleMania Saturday build-up stream, also here on the Rebellious Noise Pro Wrestling channel. If you tune into that, essentially you're seeing a replay. But come 9 p.m. UK time, I'll be live over there for that as well. But stick with us here on this stream if you're watching NXT Stand and Deliver, or you want to just sit and my thoughts on the show. If you're watching live or on demand, we appreciate you. Yeah, man, excited, excited indeed. 5 matches left today. Then, yeah, we won down on the main card. A good way to start the show. That one is already in the books. NXT North American champion, still Ricky Saints. Ethan Page could not take the title away from him, but did give us a great opening match here at NXT Stand and Deliver. What's coming up next, though? We are here again on our watch along experience of NXT. If you're new here, it's not all just about watch alongs. We have had the pleasure of interviewing WWE superstars in the past. So we've got interviews on this very channel with the likes of Pretty Deadly, LA Knight, and also had great conversations in the past with Rhea Ripley and Finn Balor. So if you haven't already, check those out on this channel. And thank you for tuning in tonight, guys. So it's always good to do these watch alongs when we can do them. And yeah, here we are, NXT Stand and Deliver, and so far they are delivering. So Vicky says, "Why can't they just stick to Stand and Deliver? Why call it WrestleMania Saturday Kickoff?" Um, yeah, yeah, this isn't the kickoff for Stand and Deliver, but sorry, for WrestleMania, but it kind of feels like that, doesn't it? I mean, I think it should be on another day. It shouldn't be on the same day of WrestleMania. It's too messy. Speaking of messy, look at this brawl they're showing from the triple threat that's going to be on night one of WrestleMania. There's a lovely bit of editing here. Ooh, this is a cool promo. I think 3 out of 5 should come in, says Aiden, as far as his predictions go. This is a cool promo, man. Lovely looking back to the Shield days. They played into the Shield a lot lately, haven't they? Especially with Seth wearing the gear that kind of looked like the Shield's outfit and hitting him with a chair again on the back, you know. This is a great video. And look, guys, if you want to know my thoughts on WrestleMania, we'll be on the build-up show live later on. And I'll be breaking down this match and every other match on WrestleMania Saturday. So make sure you come back for that. Once we finish here on the NXT stream, I'll be jumping over live on the build-up show. Again, the build-up show is actually running at the moment simultaneously with this stream, but it's actually got some replays on it, essentially, from our original predictions earlier this week. This is cool. And look, the reason why I mentioned my thoughts on and predictions is because I'll say it now. Seth Rollins, I think he's going to be the one leading, even with Paul Heyman essentially with him. But hey, that's for WrestleMania. We'll talk about WrestleMania later on the build-up show again. Make sure you tune in. But you're here right now for NXT chat. I know that we're here to talk Stand and Deliver. We're on a break at the moment, but next up, we're going to get one more of these pretty fun matches to dive into. Will it be the women's ladder match? Will it be the tag title match? Will it be the fatal four-way for the women's world NXT title? I don't think it's going to be the triple threat for the men's NXT title. But yeah, we are one match down, or two if you count the one that we saw on the pre-show. But both of them have been good so far. And again, a great promo package here for the triple threat at WrestleMania. Tegan Knox just went live on Twitch. Okay, what's Tegan talking about? NXT as well. Let's get to some more of these comments as well. We got a yeet from Lisa. You know it, Lisa. That was a great match, by the way. I was rooting for a title change. Yeah, I agree, Vicky. It was good. No title change in the end, but a great way to start the show. Aiden says 2 of my picks are heart over head. Which one's a heart over head? We'll see as we get through them. We the ones, says Lisa as well. Vicky says NXT deserves a separate day for Stand and Deliver. 100% agree with you, Vicky. It really frustrates me. Look, I can't lie. It's not like I'm not having fun at the moment, but there's a lot going on today, right? Not only if I'm doing content here on the channel, it's keeping me busy. I'm I'm going to be very tired basically come 4, 5, 6 in the morning when I'm still working essentially here in the UK, which is basically 12 hours away from now. And I didn't just start, so it's a long old day for me. But even if you're not content creating, like if you're out there, like going to this show and then going to WrestleMania, it's overkill. It's way too long. They need to they need to separate the days. I know it's tough because there's so much going on. But myself and Rob did a video on this very channel about WrestleMania week and how we think you can fix it. Things have changed a little bit since then. They have actually improved, in my opinion, the Hall of Fame production. It looked so much better last night, but they still got that same issue of the time. Everybody sort of restless falling asleep. But look, we've got a video on this channel how to fix the Hall of Fame and how to fix WrestleMania week as well. Not that they aren't great, but they could be better. Let's be honest. So yeah, if you haven't already, check those videos out when you give it time, guys. We are now moving into, it seems, the NXT Tag Team Championship match. Hank and Tank versus Fraxium. Looks like that's going to be the next match. NXT men's title is the main event, says Aiden. Has that been announced, is it? I haven't been able to keep up with it, so thanks for that. Oh, she's playing Assassin's Creed. Okay, fair enough. Lots of extra talking during the Hall of Fame. You're right, Vicky. It went on, didn't it? I enjoyed it. I still haven't got through Triple H's speech because it's a long one. I'm enjoying it so far, though. But yeah, it was a different kind of format, wasn't it? It was talking in between. I did enjoy it. I think the presentation's so much better than when it's in the middle of a bloody ring with no ropes at the end of SmackDown. But that's still the problem. It's still after SmackDown and people are knackered. Here in the UK, it was on at 6 in the morning. Nah, I ain't doing it. So I had to kind of squeeze that in today while setting up these streams and stuff like that. So yeah, not ideal. Alien's prediction is Fraxium in this one. Yeah, I think you're right, man. Unless they're going up to the main roster, actually, they could lose and go up to the main roster. Hank and Tank got lovely baseball jerseys there, haven't they? Aiden says this one's heart over head. Okay, so if you're going to be ahead, you think it could be Hank and Tank. Fraxium now making their way to the ring. Nathan Frazier and Axiom, of course. We are now on to that match. It's kind of a trippy camera effect, isn't it? Whoa. For a team that got thrown together, man, like they've done amazing, haven't they? A lot of people talking about him at the moment. So yeah. Axiom, of course, had a great main roster debut himself a few weeks back on SmackDown, was it, in Barcelona? We got to cover the European tour in depth, by the way. We don't always get to do watch alongs because of the times that these shows are on due to other commitments. But yeah, tonight I thought we'll get in NXT because it's on at a reasonable time. See, look, I'm saying change the days, but if they do change the days, it'll be late for me. So at the same time, there's just too much going on today. It's away from this show. But look, I mean, look, the crowd looks great. There's a lot of people there. People are excited. It's a fun show so far, so I can't complain too much. So this is heart over head. This was a head prediction. Oh, that means it's head over heart. You're saying them the wrong way round, Aiden. Oh, this is not heart over head. I'm reading it wrong, Aiden. There's a lot going on, mate. Forgive me. This is a head prediction. I get you. So you think with your head on this one that it will be Fraxium, but your heart wants Hank and Tank, I guess, if you wanted. No, you think it'll be them, right? But there's other predictions, as you say, that will be more with your heart. A lot of shouting there, isn't it? Tank cheering for Hank. Ain't really working though, because oh my gosh, a lot of bouncing off the ropes there for Frazier. People kick to the heads. Second most couple of days as NXT Tag Team Champions. Hank and Tank in control. I'll give you a clue, Aiden says. One of my heart overhead includes the main event. Okay. Okay, interesting. Oh, back to his feet there from Nathan Frazier. Kicks Hank in the head. Jumps in to get a tag. Oh my gosh. What a barrage. Whoa. Praxium are very much in control now. Wow. Some great teamwork there. Wow. Aiden says Nathan Frazier's from the Channel Islands. I didn't know that. Okay. I knew he's from this part of the world. I didn't know whereabouts though. Oh, a lovely drop kick there from Axiom. Lovely replay being shown there from that beautiful drop kick. Ooh, lovely clothesline there. It's so, like, energetic. Nice shooting star there as well. Hank and Tank chance. I was gonna say Hank and Chank pants. Saying that Nathan didn't know Axiom was going to Spain. Okay. When he went to Barcelona to face Gunther. Tag in now. Big big reception there. The fans seem to be kind of open to Hank and Tank actually winning this one. Nice clothesline. Axiom goes back into the ring. Hank and Tank look like a team from like ECW in the 90s, you know? Whoa! Wow, what a kick from Axiom there. Crucifix pin here from Frazier. Ooh, only a two. Only a two. Ref says no tag was made. Ooh, on the outside. Half by the ring, I like to say. Oh, super kick. No, it's not going to matter for Frazier there. Hank is a little bit groggy. It got a little bit messy there with the rope getting in the way. As Frazier jumped back inside the ring. His partner is now tagged in, setting up, runs against the rope, bounces off, flies out of the ring, courtesy of Nathan Frazier. Yeah, 2 for 1, as they say in commentary, lifted up by Nathan. And then a Hurricane Runner to the outside onto Tank. Frog Splash there. Frazier setting up though. Ooh, 450. That's gotta be it. That's gotta be it. No. Wow, they gotta be winning it. Kicking out there, you gotta be winning it. Oh, hard hit on the outside. Missed that. I heard it. Yeah, they're hyping up how much, people are leaving it all out there tonight. Again, I've got to say the performances we've seen so far, very enjoyable. One, two. Ooh, kick to the head there from Axiom. Oh, Frazier lands on his feet. Oh, what a clothesline from the top rope. And ECW Tag Team Champions seem to be taking control here. Tag attack. Might get. Oh, this is awesome chant from the fans in Vegas. Pretty enjoyable match. Oh, Frazier hits onto the announce table there. What are they doing? What are they doing? Oh, he's gonna dive through the ropes. Nathan gonna move something. Here we go. Oh! I didn't even see Frazier. Was he even there? It looked like he just I didn't even see him move. Flipping heck, he landed right on the outside. Oh gosh. That seemed shocked. I like how they say look at the face of the champions, even though you can't see Axiom's face. Beautiful super kick though. Looks like Hank and Tank won't be winning the titles. Praxium are now very much in control. Looks like the match could be coming to an end here. Oh, that's it. That's it. Oh, kick out. No, I'm changing my mind again. I'm flip flopping, guys. I'm flip flopping. Praxium ain't winning. Hank and Tank's coming out of this with the titles. I just realized they're wearing different jerseys. There's a baseball jersey and like an American football jersey. That's cool though. This is a great match, man. They're saying Hank's out cold on the announce desk still. You're watching the NXT Tag Team Championship match here. Joining us on the watch along experience for the Rebellious Noise Pro Wrestling channel. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. We are 43 minutes into the show itself. Ooh, top rope. Oh, I felt uncomfortable there because it looked like they were slipping. Lovely Spanish fly execution in the end. Phoenix splash from Frazier. That's it. No, two. Oh, break it up. I just saw him on the outside lurking. I was like, he's gonna get in, but will he make it in time? Woo! Interesting. Man, NXT chant. It's been a good show so far, guys. Lovely kick to the head. Oh, and another there. Oh, clothesline. Tank taking out himself though. Frazier going top rope. Oh, lands on his feet. Hank's in. Oh, Axiom taken out on the outside. Oh, the jersey's come off, mate. I'm getting goosebumps. This is cool. Here we go. This is it. Oof. They're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. Oh, beautiful. And it's over. Hank and Tank are your new tag team champions. Wow, that was a flipping good match. That was so good. Mate, NXT Tag Team Champions, Hank and Tank. Again, looking like they stepped right out of ECW 1997, but winning in the year 2025, Tag Team Gold, Hank and Tank. And you gotta think this is because Praxium are either gonna split or get called up to the main roster. Yeah, Aiden says Hank and Tank are doing this. Now it's 2-1. Yeah. Wow, what a match, guys. How good was that? Man, looking at the highlights, how good is this? One of your safety picks, Aiden. No. Look at that corkscrew, whatever the heck it is. Mate, I'm speechless. That was such a good match. And again, I think I said it a lot on Vengeance Day content that we did. Like, it's starting to feel like the old NXT, like, the quality of the matches are just so good. Talking about standing and delivering, man, like, they just delivered there. They put their hands out for a handshake, but they kicked away. Oh, into a hug. Little swerve for you there. Man, what a match and some respect there. That was good. That was good. Mate, what a match. Whew, I'm kind of breathless. I wasn't even in the match. Cardi B now. She is I think she's hosting SummerSlam, is that where it is? Yeah, she's hosting SummerSlam at MetLife. Oh man, I kinda wish I was there. SummerSlam at MetLife, man, that's gonna be good. 2 night, mate, 2 night SummerSlam even. Woo! Yeah, looking forward to that. But guys, we are here doing NXT coverage tonight. It's the watch along show. If you're watching live or on demand, we appreciate it. I don't know what you think of the show so far. I'm really enjoying it. I really am enjoying this one. See a few more comments here as well. Aiden says it's so fast paced. Yeah, it really is. I mean, the show itself, look, we saw on the countdown, didn't we? You know, we had 14, 15 minutes left to do a match, and they did it, and it was still an enjoyable match. Oof, he's alright, you know. Right, Tiffany Stratton now. Little promo video for her. Of course, a big success story from the newer version of NXT. What do you think is going to happen at WrestleMania with her? Break that down further, of course, on the live portion of the build-up show on this very channel. Again, if you want to hear my thoughts on WrestleMania, I'll be over there. That stream is running now, but it's showing replays essentially. But we'll be live on that stream in about 2 hours and 12 minutes time to be precise. So hopefully the show's over by then. See if you can indeed. It's an ad basically for Tiffy time. Tonight, yeah, it is. WrestleMania Saturday is I know it is about the match. I thought it was just about Tiffany. I won't say too much about this match yet because again I want to dive into it further on the build-up show for WrestleMania tonight. And if you're watching on demand, thanks so much for tuning in as well. Get your comments in. Let us know what you think of the show. Not just NXT, with the show. Hope you're enjoying it. Charlotte Flair won the Royal Rumble. They're showing some of the moves there. I think they're heel. It's so weird. Again, we'll be covering WrestleMania in depth, guys. If you haven't already, subscribe, tune in to the build up show when I'm live there as well. Sunday night, we'll also have a build up show for night two of WrestleMania. We'll also have an instant reaction for both nights of WrestleMania. And there's a lot more content coming your way on this very channel this weekend, including coverage of the Slammies and of Raw after WrestleMania. It's a great time to be a wrestling fan. It's a great time to subscribe to the channel. From breaking this time last year was fighting the NXT tag titles with Corbin, yes, as Aiden. This time, yeah, WrestleMania debut as Intercontinental Champion. We mentioned it last night on the kickoff watch along. Incredible that is his kind of introduction to the WrestleMania stage. And this time last year, Lyra lost to Perez. Yeah, Lyra now going in as IC champion as well. Not defending that title, which is a bit frustrating, but okay, so the center countdown begins after NXT. That means NXT should end before 9 o'clock, which is good. It means I can jump over to the live build up for WrestleMania as well. The Slammies is on 6 p.m. UK time on Sunday. So yeah, we'll be covering that tomorrow night as well. Mariel shots from Vegas here. It would be great to go to. I'd love to have gone to WrestleMania in Vegas. Didn't work out, but yeah, hopefully I'll be heading to WrestleMania again someday. Jordan Grace now being shown backstage as well. Okay, which one is he? Penn or Teller? Penn. There we go. I always forget. I should remember really because Teller, he don't tell you anything. You don't speak, does he? So I should remember that. What's this about? Why is he here? Oh, here we go. Lexus King is interrupting him. All right. Facial hair. My, should I do that? So they're gonna do the magic trick now with the Heritage Cup. Okay. Lexus is playing along with it. So let's see. Okay, what we doing here? Um, Penn's about to do a magic trick with the Heritage Cup. This is not something I expected to be saying on the stream tonight. Okay, hearing a bit of noise. Is it just gonna be stolen? Is that what's happening? Oh no. Okay, tell her. All right, we're in a Yeet shirt. Yeet. Right. Okay. Yeah. That was a segment. Right, coming up next seems to be the ladder match. Looking forward to this one. North American Championship on the line. Here we go. Promo video about to hit, I'm sure. Got a nice little shot in the North American Championship. Here we go. Thea now making her way to the ring first. Nice robe there as well. This match could be interesting, guys. Who do you think is going to win this one? Ada says this one's the heart over head prediction, and it is that Thea Hale will. Okay, big fan of Thea, are we? All right. Let's have a look. Who else is in the match? Let's try and break this down, right? The cards, this one. Yeah, of course, Lullaby, Ringo, Izzy Dame, Sol Ruka, Kalani Jordan, and Zaria. I'm not sure. I'm feeling, yeah, I think this is a hard one to predict. Yeah, maybe being submission specialist as the sound and commentary isn't really gonna help. Good show so far, guys. Aiden is a big fan of Fear. I feel like I'm in a club with this song. The last one made me feel like I was in a rock club. Kind of used to go to quite often. Getting a bit old for that these days. You see. Kalani was my other choice as Aiden. Okay. How many are in this? Is it six? Let's have a look at that graphic again. Is it six people? Yeah, six people in this match. So yeah, that's cool. Is he now making our way to the ring? Is he? What a strange thing to say. So we are coming up to the hour mark now, and we've had two very good matches. I mean, the second match, especially the tag match, was amazing. Saying that, technically, I had three matches. There was one on a countdown show, which is also very good and entertaining as well. And I think we're on a hot streak, man. I can't picture this ladder match being bad. So yeah, really looking forward to it. Dame underrated says Aiden. I haven't seen much of Izzy's work. To be honest, I haven't seen much of many of the girls in this match actually. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. These things are kind of funky. Kalani Jordan now making her way to the ring, very much getting the babyface reaction, tapping the hands of the fans, looking to become two-time North American champ. She says it's a beautiful title as well. I like the men's one. The design's cool, but the women's one with the white strap's really nice as well. So yeah, both of them really good. Oh, I don't know. I can have these earphones on all night, guys. These headphones are like hurt my ears. Need to get a new pair. Starting to peel as well. I mean, look at that. Where is it? Ooh. Here we go. Little intro video here. Although I don't think from it. Show the scene. Back to the ramp anyway. Zarya and Soul Ruka coming out together. I think there'll be a little bit of allegiance here, working together until it really matters. Aiden said she won it in Vegas last time. Oh, was it at Vegas as well? Okay. Yeah, right. Entering together is maybe saving time. I don't know, but yeah, interesting. I think proving a point that they're going to work together in the match. All right, there it is. Again, that beautiful design of the North American Championship women's edition. Here we go. Ladder match underway. They all look up to the belt and then decide, hold on a minute. Yeah, let's fight each other. Yeah, something like yeah, recently double champion, not anymore. Strange booking decisions, but all right. Gets stumped away by the former champion there. Ooh, I heard it. It didn't show it. There's like a ladder hit there. X Factor. Ooh, tug of war on the outside of the ring. Oh, thrown into the steps with the ladder there. Easy game taken out by Soul as well. Same sort of spot inside the ring this time, but Jordan getting trapped. Didn't have it as bad as Zarya did on the outside. Flipping heck. Aiden back playing darts. Double duty, mate. Yeah. Oh, lovely DDT there. The Levice making her way up to try and go for the belt. First one to climb the ladder, I think. Doesn't work out. Ooh, look at that stretch on the ladder. Oh, they're taking advantage. Oh, goes for a power bomb, but I think gets kicked herself by Lola Vice. Zarya takes him out with a double spear though. Ladder knockdown. I think there was another spear there. Looks away. Something's happening. Did you hear that? That's a squeaky ladder. They need a bit of WD 40. Oh, Zara doing the old airplane spin with the ladder. It's like watching Terry Funk. Oh, I think that was legit. I think that legit here in her face. Is that legit here in her face? Is that? I actually don't want to see if it did. I don't know if it did. Maybe it's just the camera angle and the sound it made, but it looked like I'm scared. Oh, Zarya lands on her back. It looked like a bit like I'm scared we're going to see something like what happened to Jerry Mercury. Oh, all right, I can't see any blood. Oh, that was scary. Oh, nice. Aiden says I got beat 3-2 in round one of darts tournament yesterday. Ah, sorry, mate. And happy Easter. Yeah, happy Easter to you, buddy, and everybody watching, celebrating. Um, if you are celebrating, I hope you're having a great Easter. Oh! Moonsault to the outside off of the middle rope. Again, that squeaky ladder. Big, big ladder, as they say. Load of ice. Having none of it, trying to go for the belt herself. Load of ice now control, making her way up the woo, lovely little kicks there. Oosh. Butt squished in the corner. That's the official word for it. Load of ice now still in control. Izzy gets a butt in her face as well. Lola now climbing up. Kalani trying to stop it. Woo! Kick to the chest, stomach even for the ex-champ. So Ruka now trying to stop Lola herself. Sets up for a power bomb. Lola fights out. Oh my gosh! Ace! Oh my gosh! Wow! Lola just went for a lot. a kind of discus whack, backhanded punch, whacks it on the leg and gets kind of a diving code break. I think it barely caught it, but caught it. Mate, that was amazing. Ooh. I love the move off the not quite the top of the ladder, but up the ladder from Izzy there. Hey, the nacho cheese, tortilla chips, yeah. There's no snacks, guys. We're gonna get deeper into it for WrestleMania. That's when I'm having mine. I'll let you know later on the build-up show what we're doing there. Woo! Headbutt. Ooh, land on the ladder there. Bit of Warrior or Batista action there. Oh, nice little bounce back there from Thea. Picking up the ladder. Kalani's having none of it. Wax in the back. Thea's still trying to get to the ladder. Turns around though. Oh, Kalani. Oh no. Oh no. Ew. That was a nasty landing. Kind of a fisherman suplex almost there. Thea now climbing up. I don't think she's gonna get it here. We've not had many attempts of grabbing it just yet. This is the closest we've got. She's holding on to it, but someone's messing with the ladder. Who is it? Oh, pulled away by Easy. Can't reach it herself though. Oh, bit of an arm position on the top there from Thea. Oh, this is so risky. Eesh. Ooh, kick her off. Oh no. Spears and his buddies. They're gonna pick up that ladder, aren't they? They're gonna put the ladder, push the ladder forward or backwards. Oh, she's seen. Uh-oh. Zari's lifting it up. She's about to go flying onto the outside. Ah! All right, so they're out there to take that spot, essentially. Ada says, "Are we going live for Mania? We'll go live for the build-up show, buddy, and the instant reaction, but we're not going to be doing a watch along for WrestleMania, unfortunately. We'll send you in the right direction later on. We've got a few friends that I think will be streaming it on their channels, so yeah, we'll give shout outs for them later on the build-up show as well. And again, hopefully, some friends from the wrestling media joining us on the build-up show. If you haven't ever been involved with our build-up show, essentially, is to get you and us hyped up for the PLE. And yeah, we'll be doing it live from 9 p.m. UK time. So that's just under 2 hours away, essentially. We are going to be live on this very channel, the Rebellious Noise Pro Wrestling channel. You're watching a watch-along experience for NXT Stand and Deliver. But we will, as I say, have a live build-up show for WrestleMania Saturday. It's actually on the air at the moment, but it's showing highlights of our weekend kickoff show, our watch-along of WWE's kickoff, and talking about our original predictions for Saturday and for Sunday as well. But like I said, we will be live later on with an instant reaction review. You know all my thoughts surrounding WrestleMania. Don't you worry. Fighting over the ladder now in the middle of the ring. Aiden, you're not staying up for Mania. Okay, yeah. I mean, here in the UK, we'll be finishing what, like 4 or 5 in the morning. I'll be staying up and then I'll be going live. So it's going to be a long night for me. So for those that can stick around, thank you. Aiden, I hope you get some nice sleep and stay spoiler free. And then once you watch Mania, tune into the Rebellious Noise Pro Wrestling channel's instant reaction. There'll be an upload of that on demand. So you'll know exactly what I think of the show on Saturday and on Sunday. Now, the bit of a precarious situation for the women here. Woo! Yeah, there you go. They're falling right off it. A little bit of a ladder situation here, set up between the rope and a ladder that is set up vertically. Oh, looks like we're gonna get a backdrop. We're gonna get They're falling backwards, aren't they? Is it gonna snap? Do you reckon this ladder's gonna snap? Or it might bounce. They might bounce off it. So I think, yeah, she looks like she's tapping. I think the spot's gonna be that she kind of falls out of it, falls asleep, and just falls back. Oh, maybe not. She's climbing down. Ooh! I think that spot was supposed to be a bit bigger. Why'd they climb down? Oh, Kalani now getting up onto the top rope, smile on her face. Ooh! Frog splash, Zarya move, but Izzy was like, yeah, a bit of an awkward landing though. She didn't quite get all of it, as they say. So Ruka and Kalani now on the top of the ladder, fighting away, both trying to get their claws on the North American Championship. Woo! Zarya catches Kalani. Kalani now going to be thrown onto the outside. What do you know? They're all waiting for her again. Guys, what do you think of the show so far? I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying it. I'm still expecting like another big spot in this match though. I don't know what though, but let me know if you guys are enjoying this one and the show overall. Oh, okay. Face to face now. What are you gonna do? Oh, they can't do it. Are they gonna kiss? Oh no, she's supposed to. I genuinely thought they were gonna kiss. That's never gone through my mind in a ladder match ever. But for a split second, I thought, I think they're gonna kiss. No, no, no. It's one thing to go, "Oh, we're mates," but I genuinely thought, like, "Whoa, oh, lovely." So lifted herself up, upside down, kicked Mario off the ladder. Could she do it again? Don't do that. Just why'd you do that? It was so dangerous. It looked cool, but you could have just turned around. Lovely up, essentially. Her head was decapitated by that ladder. She wasted a bit of time though. Izzy Dame is trying to stop her. Oh, dives off. Ooh, the timing was a little off, but still a cool spot. Oh, another one. Beautiful off the turnbuckle this time. This is it. Soul's gonna do it. The fans are behind her. She's climbing up. Hands on the title, pulls it down, and she's the champ. Soul Ruka, new NXT North American champion. Well deserved. Fun match. Pretty cool spots at the end as well. Yeah, another good one, guys. Another good match. Did it live up to expectations for all of you, though? It was the best ladder match I've ever seen, but it was a very entertaining one. 6 women put their kind of bodies on the line for that, and, yeah, really, really impressed. I thought it was really, really fun. Ah, you're a little bit ahead. 3-1 to Aiden in the prediction chair. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna refresh my, stream. Let me see if I can catch up. But, yeah, good show so far, guys. We are an hour and 16 minutes in. Good match. I genuinely thought there was gonna be a kiss. Am I the only one? Like, that felt like that, right? Oh, man. Little bit of a promo here for Cody and John Cena. WrestleMania Night 2 main event, of course. Backlash with Lewis. Oh, that's what that was. May the 10th, I think it is. Oh, look, this ad now is for that venue. I think it's a few of them where they sit there. I've seen this like advertised or for football matches, Cosm, that's it, LA or Dallas. It looks amazing, like especially for a football match. I don't know about for wrestling because the cameras there, see, it was like they were in the ring. I want to see the production of what WWE are showing on TV, but at the same time, that's what they do at football. They make it seem like you're in the audience essentially. So maybe they should do that instead of being like in the ring and just using different cameras. Maybe it should be like at the side of the ring or something like that. Um, it's a different presentation style to football, ain't it? So yeah, but I'd love to see a football match in that. WrestleMania 9 documentary, of course, came out a few days ago now. I watched it. It was it's quite entertaining. I think I've seen a lot of that footage before. I'm sure there was like a behind the scenes documentary that they released before using that same WrestleMania behind the scenes footage. Um, yeah, decent show. Everybody remembers this for what was it? The world's largest party, as they advertise it as, the kind of Greek at yeah, Las Vegas as well. WrestleMania 9. Which, by the way, guys, if you like talking design and things like that when it comes to pro wrestling and stylistic choices for WrestleManias, then check out this stream on or this video, I should say, it wasn't a stream, on this very channel where myself and Rob basically spoke about what our favorite and our least favorite WrestleMania logos were. We went through number one all the way up to number 40, and we broke each and every one of their logo designs down. So if you haven't already, check that out again on this very channel. You would have seen maybe on our TikTok at RM Pro Wrestling, also on Instagram and here on YouTube in the form of shorts. We've been showing you some clips from that very video as well. If you do want to watch the full thing, you can find it on this very channel. Again, it's the best and worst WrestleMania logos being kind of reviewed. Stephanie Backer being shown backstage. Now we're getting a little highlight package of the match that was on the countdown again. If you wasn't here for the countdown, you did this fun match. Four-way four-way elimination tag match to determine the number one contenders for the women's tag titles. And it was Gigi, Dolin, and Tatum Paxley to pick up the victory in a very impressive way. I really enjoyed this match, as I have with everything we've seen on the main show as well. So yeah, let me know, guys. What do you think of the show so far, and what you're looking forward to that we haven't seen yet? Backstage promo with the winners now, the number one contenders. It's going to happen on Tuesday. Okay. Mention the TNA. First mention of TNA on the show. So what if there will be any kind of TNA influence on this? They're saying these two, but they haven't shown anything. There's a dark ring. So, family now. They're up next. Tatum might have to face Lyra. And I've got no reason why Cena won't win. However, I'll save it for tomorrow. Yeah, definitely join us on the build-up show on Sunday, mate. Breaking down that match. I've got a lot to say about that match. And Aiden, you think the Angelo family picking up the victory on this one? Okay. Then again, I think Dark State look good here, right? I know he's debuted. Been running right. I think they've got to continue to look good. How many matches we got now as well? Just going to bring in Lucas, who's in the house as well, for a little bit on this NXT watch along. Here we go. Hello, hello. How you doing, mate?
Yeah. So,
hold on one sec. I can't hear you. I just realized I'm plugged into the wrong thing. One sec. You talk for a minute, and I'll pretend I can hear you.
Okay.
I'm coming in.
We're setting up for the 6-man tag.
The headphones aren't on, you see.
Yeah, 6-man tag, Dark State against the Danger family. Now this is a kind of teasing some tensions within the D'Angelo family, which they kind of done before, but they've always kind of gone away from. But it does seem that maybe now there may be a bit more to it, particularly with this Dark State kind of arrival. And obviously, I don't know if you saw NXT this week. We saw Dark State pick up a victory in the tag team match, 6-man tag team match, as they face obviously Trick Williams, Javon Evans, and Obafemi. Now, I had this theory that Trick Williams was kind of going to end up behind this, and I think the theory's been because the theory's kind of been because they always kind of seem to have like a star, like a named person as part of the stable. When you think about all stables that exist, really, they exist usually around one guy, don't they? And obviously, this Dark State stable is all new people. Like, no one established. Fair enough. Like Dion Lennox had a few. His gimmick was that he wore glasses, for about a year prior to this. But all 4 members are like, squeaky clean, brand new kind of thing. Very weird transition there. Sorry, they've gone from promoting the match to doing a Cena video package. I don't understand the logic of that. Honestly. But anyway, yeah. But now it just seems that maybe that's not going to be the case. Though we could still see something later on. Obviously, Trick Williams is in the main event later on, which obviously means no rules essentially. Anything goes. But yeah, very weird having a Cena and Cody promo like after.
Yeah, I mean they keep doing it. They keep showing all these WrestleMania things. I guess they're trying to hype that show as well, but like it does feel a little bit out of place.
Yeah, and you can't help but think it's just been done to blow this show's time even more. Because I've felt the pacing has been quite good, but it's just like now we're going to get to a point where we're going to have like a WrestleMania advert after a video package for a match. We could be in for a long one, which we don't really want to be, especially when there's so much wrestling action coming, obviously over the next couple of nights.
So, what the show so far? Then, I mean, what do you think's been the match of the night?
I think although the ladder match came very close, probably one of the best ladder matches they've done in quite some time, I still think the tag title match was really, really good.
Yeah, I love the tag title match.
I think the wrong team won, but
really,
they've done it. Yeah, I think they want to get obviously Fraxium to the main roster, and
I think
Tank and Tank are just the kind of best option at the moment. But I do feel they kind of up their game in this one. But I still think there's a massive gap between Fraxium and the rest of the tag team roster on NXT. And potentially I've done that to nip that in the bud now because it was getting to the point where who could really beat them if obviously they're so much ahead, of things. But yeah, it was a very solid contest. Fraxium in particular, a tag team who have perfected those near falls and the drama at the end of the match. They perfected it to so it's always good to see. But I do just think yeah, I do just think potentially the wrong winners. But I guess if it is going to lead to the Fraxium kind of main roster call up, then I guess that's the kind of silver lining. We knew this day would come, I guess, when they'd leave NXT. But just hope that there's a good future in store for them. I mean, I wouldn't even be opposed. I said to my mate, I texted my mate, I said to him, I wouldn't even be opposed to seeing them as a last-minute entry or addition to next week's TLC match on SmackDown. I think just keep the ball.
Yeah.
Like, they're so good at what they do. And I think they can project.
It's weird, though, because there's teams that could have been in that match that aren't. And so throwing them in maybe would be a little bit out of place. But like you say, they're good. That was, honestly, one of the most enjoyable tag matches I've seen in a really long time.
I think the good thing with the TLC, it kind
of
gives them a debut in a big moment without them having to lose, like be pinned. But they can be part of it and do spots and do like cool bits and pieces and have a good showcase without obviously having to be pinned. Then they can obviously the next week after they can have the proper tag match, most likely against Los Scarlet, to be real. So everyone wants them to debut against the tag team. And then they can get a proper win after. Oh, now we're actually getting the match, by the way. That was a very long detour. From the thing. So we are now seeing the D'Angelo family making their way to the ring.
They are nice little red hue, a bit of lighting as well. I'll get your thoughts on this. I'm gonna hop out for just a moment, Lucas. Why don't you tell everyone what you think is gonna go down in this match first of all?
Okay, so we've got the D'Angelo family making their way to the ring. All dressed in red and gold, looking really good. It's a 6-man tag match, which, usually in WWE means that it can be quite chaotic, can be quite all over the place. But we do have, obviously, the fact that the D'Angelo family have got this kind of internal kind of rivalry and feud kind of going on, which we may or may not see affect this match. Obviously, blood is thicker than water is on the back of Tony D's vest. Not too sure if Luca Crostofino's got something on the back of his vest, and Channing Stacks is wearing a shirt, which is interesting. But yeah, I really like this look for them. I think, it suits a lot. It's on brand, as people would say. Obviously, already tonight we have seen. We're saying tonight, by the way, because in the United Kingdom it is. It's night, evening. I don't really know. It's 7:30 p.m. at the moment. The show began at 6 p.m. our time. I know, obviously, in America, in Vegas, it's barely midday, I believe. Isn't 8 hours behind? So yeah, that means you're 11:30. So in the morning for you guys, which must be a really weird. If anyone watching on that side of the globe, if you can enlighten us on how it is to just watch a show at 10 o'clock in the morning. Barely after breakfast time. But now we have the interesting thing where Dark State making their entrance, by the way. All 4 members. And all 4 are brawling. And obviously you've got that interesting thing where obviously there's 4 guys in Dark State. And they've obviously got the numbers advantage over D'Angelo family. All 4 in the ring, but obviously only 3 can be legal, we would think. I don't know the names yet. I can see that we got Osiris. I know Dion Lennox. Here we go. D'Angelo clearing the ring of a few people. Sorry, I haven't got this as sound, so I'm not too sure. Oh, straight into a shatter machine's the first move of the match. See if they're taking a page out of AEW's playbook. I'm not too sure if the bell has rung, if anyone can confirm if it has. But it does seem that we are hitting the ground running in this match. So yes, I think Shugs is part of the contest, and Dion Lennox is, and is that Osiris? So yeah, I believe the other one, who I don't know the name of, I'm so sorry. The other one is not part of the match. This is the thing when you have a stable though that involves, multiple new people. Is that you need to kind of have a proper introduction to each member, which they haven't really done yet. They've kind of done the whole, why we're together. It's been the kind of usual rhetoric of, we were overlooked on an NXT, we're standouts, and for some reason they seem to talk about American football a lot, which doesn't mean an awful lot to us over here in the United Kingdom, being deadly honest. It's getting very physical. which I guess is the right kind of tone for this kind of match, because obviously we are now probably about the halfway point of the show. Oh, even pushed over Shugs. Sorry, we got the point where my soundbar went off. But they're utilising the ring to really put some damage on. It's hard to know whether this is going to be a really quick one or a really long one now. I think it seems now that we're into the kind of beatdown portion of the match. Which, there's a way to read this. And I think potentially they don't want to risk exposing these guys to, a quote-unquote kind of proper match. So we shall see how long this one actually goes on for. Nice fall-away slam there by Osiris. I'm going to get their names up, actually, because I don't want to keep kind of guessing who's who. He must have a sort of first name, this Osiris guy. Interesting that they've copyrighted it as Dark State, all one word, I believe, as well. I think there's a film called Dark State. It came out a couple of years ago, actually. But it's a very interesting move, because usually with Sables you have... There we go. So we've got Dion Lennox. Yeah, you've got Dion Lennox who's in the ring at the moment against Luca Cristofino. Then we've got Cutler James is the guy on the outside, I believe. Osiris Griffin is the guy in trunks who's on the apron. And in the ring now, we have Saquon Sugars. Now, I'm not a fan of this Sugars name. Yeah, I think it's a bit pony, being deadly honest. Like, you call yourself a pro wrestler and you got sugar as part of your name. That's something like your grandma would call you. Do you know what I mean? But already kind of on the hot tag section, it seems, of this match. So, yeah. Tony D on the apron. He's been sidetracked. Oh, this is interesting. Tony D wanted that tag, but Stacks has come in. He's hitting everybody. See, it seems that Darkseid weren't in control for a lot of the match there. Tony D looks a bit perplexed, but is looking on as the underboss. Channeling Stacks is thing. It's taking control of things. I think that obviously they're going to play the whole, the second time, obviously, that Stacks has kind of made his own move. But it's done quite smart, because obviously Tony D had to take care of something. I think Tony D's looking very pissed. He wants in the match, definitely. I'm trying to start going to the outside. It's interesting. It does seem that whenever a new stable debuts, it feels like they kind of have to dismantle. Sorry, the ref got in the way there. Oh, over the barrier. That's a nice one. Obviously, they do a lot of breaking the barrier spots, don't they? Osiris makes the tag. He's now officially legal. He's now going to claim Stacks from kind of, miles away where he pushed him to. But yeah, we've got those four guys. Osiris Griffin now is legal. He's taking on Stacks, off that kind of yeet, if you kind of over the barricade. Welcome back, Scott.
All right. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah. Always.
I'm having some crazy tech issues. I'm just trying to make sure there's a lot going on. Again, we're running two streams at once. We're here for NXT. We've also got our build-up show going on at the moment, which I'm not live on. There's a pre-recorded thing at the moment, but we're going to go live there at 9 p.m. UK time. So it's just trying to juggle everything on this crazy day that is WrestleMania Saturday. But enjoying what I'm seeing so far for this match. It started quite wild on the outside, didn't it, Lucas?
Yeah, I mean, what I was saying while he was gone is I can't read what they're looking to do in this match. It seems actually now it's going longer than I thought it would. But Darkseid are really getting kind of frustrated with the Anti-Family. We've got to remember, this is only Darkseid's second match as a unit. And this is what's interesting is obviously there's a lot of comparisons made from this group to obviously, one favourable one and very unfavourable one, really. You got the unfavourable comparisons, obviously, Retribution, which was a stable that existed during the pandemic era of WWE. And then you've got a favourable one comparing to kind of like the Shield. And that's mainly because of how they've kind of come in from the crowd and all that kind of stuff. They have a lot of aspects like that. I'm not obviously comparing them to the performers that are part of the Shield, but just in terms of their feel in NXT, that they're kind of the quote unquote outsiders, which again you could argue stems back to the days of the NWO and stuff. But it's an interesting one because they're already kind of quote unquote struggling, to kind of get control of the D'Angelo family. It does beg the question whether they maybe should have done like maybe a normal tag team match, like 2-on-2, and then built up to having 3 of them or even 4 of them involved. But we shall see as this match goes on. It's going longer than initially when it started. I don't know if you saw the start of the match. The match obviously started with a big time shatter machine from the D'Angelo family, a lot of kind of big moves straight off the gate, and then went into Dark State kind of in control for a bit. We've had obviously D'Angelo's looking very annoyed on the apron, as there was a situation there where he was waiting for the tag, but there was something going on the outside. He jumped off the apron. Stacks jumped onto the apron, and he got the tag into the match. And D'Angelo's been looking very, very annoyed ever since, as you can see from the apron and the glare he's given to Shannon Stacks. Oh, he's made it very clear to Luca he wants into the.
He's in now.
Here comes the Don. He's dispatching people left, right, and centre. I must admit, the energy he has when he gets in the ring is, it's where it needs to be, really.
Yeah, quite explosive.
They can't decide whether the spine buster or the forget about it DDT or his finisher as well. Like, it's very interesting. You can tell some of the newness as well. Like, oh wow,
lovely move there. Yeah, throw him straight off the top rope. Goes for the pin, doesn't quite get it.
So just to clarify for people again, that we are seeing Dion Lennox, Saquon Sugars, and Osiris Johnson. I want to say Osiris.
Sure,
it's definitely Osiris. Someone.
Oh my gosh, you see that?
Yeah, it was fantastic. And obviously, all 4 of these guys, dual sports athletes. They've been in, like, obviously American football, which I was saying while you were gone, it doesn't really mean much to us UK in that's a possible way. But they made it a big part of their presentation, is why I'm mentioning it. Really nice move there by Dion Lennox. So obviously, when they've done their initial promo as a group, they have kind of said, they were 4 guys who they feel have been underappreciated in NXT, and they've got fantastic sporting backgrounds. Oh, they love that pin, don't they? The pin break where everyone just falls on top of everyone.
What did you think of the one in the match earlier on where who was it? They ran up off the back and then hit the kick as well.
Yeah, in the fatal 4-way tag.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, no, there would have been some really good. I mean, obviously, on a night where there's already been a fatal 4-way tag and a tag team title match, it obviously must be difficult to kind of make things different. But I think they have definitely done a good job of it. But yeah, they
face off between the 2 teams here.
Because
going at
we're
it.
now seeing everyone brawl, and this is, if you compare this to obviously the Shield's kind of initial appearances, they dispatch your people very, very quickly. In those initial kind of things. Oh, Cutler James got involved on the outside. But here comes it.
Whoa! Frog splash from the top rope.
The Don.
I was going to say, looks like Dark State in control, but maybe not.
Last minute kick out there by Osiris.
That was close.
We could get your surname. Osiris Griffin. There we are. Yeah, I was saying as well, Scott, I'm not the biggest fan of a couple of his names. Like, obviously, Griffin just reminds me of a family guy. Saquon Sugars, I just feel it's a bit like something your grandma will call you. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you Scott Sugars, there we go.
Maybe that's what it was. Maybe his grandma did call him that.
Oh, we're getting the crowbars. No.
Doesn't want to use it.
They've been teasing this for a long time now. Oh, Stacks is not letting go of the crowbar.
Ooh.
Oh, and I think he inadvertently...
It knocked into him, surely.
It knocked himself into the Don with that. And I'm guessing now this is going to set up...
a big slip there.
Yeah, I was trying to be nice, but... Oh, no. But Don's not having any of it.
Oh, he got speared for it anyway.
Crowbar doesn't hurt anyone anymore.
Yeah, apparently not. Oh, what an unfortunate slip. Face frozen over.
I love when he does that.
Yeah.
I just love when he does that. He just.
And it says I need to get. So I need to get 3 right, so I'm positive on my prediction. Okay.
Okay, well, hopefully you do. Oh, that crowbar's coming to play once again.
Yeah, he does think D'Angelo.
Aiden thinks D'Angelo family. Oh, it's a lot going on.
Stop the crowbar. Yeah, there is. What? Sloppy on the inside of the ring. Look at that.
Yeah. Call them slippery sugars now, I think.
I know. Slippery sugar.
Oh.
That's got to be gimmicked because it looked like it whacked him in the head.
That proper whacked him.
There was a ladder spot earlier where I thought the same thing, but I think it might have just been a camera angle.
Oh,
did that hit him in the head legit? It's got to be rubber.
I'm sure that's DQ, isn't it?
Okay, they're hugging it out. He's going to hit him.
He's going to hit him, isn't he? He's going to hit him.
What's the point in this otherwise? There we go. Turns around. Oh, he thinks about it. And he knows he's thinking about it.
Oh.
He hands it to the ref.
Okay, we're not quite there yet.
That was like a thing of trust, wasn't it?
Oh! The underboss has turned.
It's happened.
Oh.
Underboss and under the belt. My goodness.
He's saying a lot.
The match is still going on.
The match is still going on.
DQ.
We need to mention this. There was no DQ for anything that's happened, including outside interference, use of a foreign object.
Yeah.
And the fact that
everyone's been
obeying this fight.
There we go. Into the power. Oh, beautiful.
It's a really nice finisher, but, you know, in the days of concussions, you do see it. But risky. I have a big problem with this.
Okay.
Because this turn has helped them win. And then already on Tuesday, they utilised the fact that they had 3 people who didn't get along. So they get to kind of win convincingly for me. And this turn is kind of bigger and more important, in my opinion, bigger and more important than this match.
Yeah.
Which they probably should have done after the match or on Tuesday night, potentially on NXT. There's a lot to unpack here. As yes, it does seem, it is the case that Shannon Sachs Lorenzo, the underboss, has turned his back on the Don.
Yeah.
I didn't really call happening this early.
Yeah.
I thought they'd do another tease or something, and they'd use maybe that building up to like a rematch or whatever.
I guess it's just a big moment on a big show, you know. It's a memorable space to do it. So maybe storyline wise, it would have been better elsewhere. I mean, that definitely hit on this as well.
It definitely will.
JVDB in the comments says, "I'm heartbroken. Poor Tony D." And it means Aiden is 1-4 in predictions. Aiden, you're not having a great night after all.
Yeah, I did think Dark State would get the win, to be fair. I thought it would be a bit.
I like this. I like the way that was executed. I like that he knew he might do it.
Yeah.
And let him off. You know, it was a kind of a test and then thought it was over. And then, nah. Kicked in the old gonads.
Yeah, I mean, I think that it was executed very good, but I do just fear that, particularly with some of those slips we saw from, I hate to say it, but he's slippery sugar to me now.
Slippery sugar, yeah.
You know, some of that kind of greenness coming through from Dark State, you know, is just going to kind of overshadow what they've done. They are now 2-0 in NXT. Another victory here.
Like you say, not due to them.
Not due to them, yeah. So yeah, we're now back to WrestleMania advert. Just in case you didn't know, guys, WrestleMania is on tonight.
Yeah, there we go. And we got our own WrestleMania ads to get through, Lucas. Let's tell people about our build-up show. Of course, it is on at the moment, showing replays, but we'll be live from about 9 p.m. UK time. So it's about an hour and 13 minutes away. And then tomorrow night, we'll also have a live build-up show for WrestleMania Sunday. And of course, instant reaction reviews for both shows as well.
Instant reaction.
You'll be on the second one more than the first, did you say?
Indeed. I'll only be joining you, as you know, for the last hour or so of tonight's one, as I do need to get a bit of kip before Mania tonight. So the plan, well, the thing is
that what you're doing?
Yeah, I was thinking that NXT would be more towards the 2.5 hour mark, but it does seem like we're going probably up to 3 or maybe even past that.
Well, I hope we don't, because I need to jump into the other stream.
They keep wanting to remind us that WrestleMania is tonight. It's very crucial that they understand.
Yeah. Just in case you didn't know, just in case you're a wrestling fan watching NXT but have no idea about WrestleMania, just in case.
But yeah, they're advertising a lot of stuff, and I think is there still 3 left on this? There's all the women's.
Well, I didn't say next episode a 4-way, but what would be left? Let's go through the card.
Just the women's and the men's.
Yeah, we've got the women's title match, the men's title match. We've already seen Ricky and Ethan. We saw a fantastic tag team match, great ladder match as well.
Oh no, we are on the last 2. Oh,
yeah, that's it. 2 left. We just saw the turn in and good match on the pre.
Yeah, I mean, I must admit, aside from the amount of ads, we are getting through the pacing is going quite well with this show. NXT shows tend to do so. As I guess with this one as well, that there is that big rush to obviously get over to WrestleMania venue itself.
Yeah, I mean, they did say on commentary that the countdown for WrestleMania, which again starts at 9 p.m. for us here in the UK, is after NXT, which to me implies it should finish before an hour and 11 minutes.
Yeah,
but,
I think they might cut it a little bit fine. But the thing is, it's them putting these adverts in. There's no one else. It's no one else doing this to themselves.
Yeah.
But yeah, we look at the pacing. We had the opening. The opening contest was the pre-show match, of course. That one that's saying 12:51. We had 12:43 for the NXT North American Championship match. Very good contest, actually. 13 minutes for the tag. Yeah, the ladder match was 26 minutes. Is always the case. I get them on a spotlight. I'm liking the fact, actually, I said this to someone the other day, actually. It does seem that a lot of these backstage promos and skits have kind of disappeared from the main BLEs. But NXT kind of keeps them alive. Like, we've already seen a little skit of Lexis King and
Penn and Teller.
Look, I know Vince got a lot of stick about 10, 15 years ago, having like Cheech and Chong as guest hosts and stuff. But this is not the demographic Triple H.
I know, it's the whole Vegas thing, isn't it?
I mean, like Teller is 77 years old. Like,
yeah, like most people watching this will have no idea who they are.
I mean, yeah, I remember Penn from Sabrina the Teenage Witch. That's how I remember him from the when she used to go for the cupboard and he was like the judge.
Yeah.
Way back in the day, about 30 years ago now. And obviously, Penn Teller Full Us was a big show. Obviously, it is a big show in America. But yeah, I did feel that was a bit of a weird one to have. But anyway, I did say I'm liking the fact that NXT keep this kind of alive with these little interviews and little skits. And the main roster PLEs, they just got rid of them. It's just nice sometimes to have a little interview, have a little kind of someone just doing a promo or someone doing
like the legends.
It's just something so that you got people back there anyway. You might as well use them.
Yeah, break it up. Yeah, Aiden. Yeah, I assume that'd be the case. Doesn't know Penn and Teller are, so yeah, it definitely is something that's not going to land that well with the younger fan base. But hey, I get the temptation to use them. Aiden also says fatal 4-way, of course, and then the NXT men's title match, and Aiden predicts that Stephanie Vaquer will retain the women's championship. What are your thoughts, mate?
Yeah, I see a title retention, and then they're going to set up a proper rematch between Stephanie and Julia. I think Julia is going to. She will turn fully heel, and they go to that at the next NXT event. I think that makes sense. Anytime there's like a multi-person match, in wrestling, you have to kind of question who are they trying to protect with this, and also what match do they actually want from this. In this case, I think they definitely wanted to do Stephanie against Julia, and that's another reason why I think Roxanne Perez is not in this contest. So I think that they didn't want to risk any sort of tease of Stephanie Vaquer against Roxanne or Julia against Roxanne, because again, those blockbuster matches. But obviously, if Roxanne Perez is kind of destined more for the main roster going forward, which she really should be on a WrestleMania card.
I thought she was there already.
I'm going to say it was every stream until she's on WrestleMania. And if it has to be next year, fair enough. But I think I'm going to keep saying it. Roxanne Perez deserves a WrestleMania spot. Like it was so simple. It
looked like we were going to get it, didn't it? With Bayley, either at Stand and Deliver or potentially at WrestleMania. Now they've brought her back, and now they've seemingly kept her there because now she's turned on Cora Jade. That's a new story to tell.
Yeah, so maybe she's not quite done with NXT yet, which I can see what you'd want. I don't know if it's Shawn Michaels and Triple H having some sort of fight over, Roxanne Perez, and she's such a good talent. But yeah, I do think. But yeah, it definitely is apparent from this setup and how it's been done that they are looking to do the rematch of Julia against Stephanie. But I don't think here was a heel turn, just so people know. Like, I think people thought, it is, but I don't think it was. I think it was more just the kind of, you've got what I want kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I think we're going to properly see her develop that character into the next bit. Because, Stephanie Vaquer is definitely... I'd say definitely the most popular woman on NXT, I'd say. And I think Julia's a bit of a shine, I think. It's weird how quickly... But it does show the difference in the main roster and the and NXT, though. Like, NXT kind of corrected it straight away. Whereas the main roster, sometimes, it feels a bit like people just aren't getting over, and they will just keep going with them for months. Even a year, something, They could give people like a year title reign, even though it's not working.
I feel like what you said about like who are they protecting, looking at the video here, I'm thinking maybe that's what they do. Maybe the two of them go off into a feud, but it's not related to the title, and Jordynne Grace wins it somehow.
It's a bit like it's very open to all four women. I included a part. I think all four women have kind of a case. I mean, they did a really good job presentation wise on NXT this week, or presenting the case for all four women. There's four different backgrounds kind of coming into this match, and the four backgrounds that generally, the fans could get behind any one of these ladies. You know what I mean? You've got, you've obviously got the kind of street smart kind of girl next door, had to kind of claw away for everything in Jada Parker. You've got the well-travelled women's wrestlers in Julia and Stephanie Vaquer, but the fact that Stephanie Vaquer, was so adamant to choose WWE over anything else, as we saw last year, when the fact that she turned contract offers down from other companies to, come to WWE. And then, of course, you've got Jordynne Grace. Obviously, sorry, I don't know how we can pick Jordynne Grace. We got Jordynne Grace, who obviously has come in with such a big fanfare following. Let's be real. It was basically a couple of years courtship that Triple H had done with this. Kind of old-fashioned kind of like dating kind of laws come into this, where Triple H kind of extended the olive branch before. She's in the Women's Rumble 1 year. Then she was the other title match, defended the TNA belt there. And then she's kind of been the Rumble again, signed her contract, and now getting on a PLE. It's been like a nice thing to kind of see, but she's journeyed her way, and she's got obviously a lot of the, obviously very on topic at the moment, kind of body positivity and kind of how she's adapted herself into this business. So she'd admit she's not the kind of stereotypical kind of quote unquote female superstar, but Jada Parker's very, very popular. And it's interesting. It does seem that the OTM stuff is kind of gone, but it's interesting that now she's coming out still with the kind of OTM kind of esque entrance and stuff. So I don't know how long it would be until we maybe see an update to her presentation. Or this is the thing, because I guess they don't really use OTM anymore. Do they just rebrand OTM? I guess because she's already does this.
I guess a bit like how Roman Reigns had a hangover even of the Shield's presentation in some ways as well.
But I kind of do think that she deserves to have her own thing, and sure she must have thoughts on But yeah, we are kind of obviously in the 4-way women's title match. Ava mentioned actually tonight is the first. I don't know if it's the first WWE one, but I'm probably going to say, obviously, evolution aside, guys, that tonight there were 18 women's wrestlers on the card.
Yeah. Aidan mentioned that in the chat earlier. I missed that.
More women than men on the card,
Amazing.
and it even
18.
ups it more. I think if you include the fact that last match we had Rizzo on the outside, didn't we? So we've seen a lot of female talent, on the card. So I think that there is a world where I could see that this match could go on last. But I do think everything they've been doing with the NXT title pitch for the men's actually been really, really kind of big and interesting. And particularly if it links into this dark state thing that I said earlier, I think it kind of just makes sense why it should be on last. Not to mention, I think it'd be a very, 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 very good match. We are seeing the current women's champion of NXT, Stephanie McMahon, make her entrance now. I think she's definitely the most over woman of the brand. I think
very quickly as well.
Yeah, very quickly. I think the passion she has is kind of really shown through. And I think they've done the right thing with, although although I can see some people be like, oh, she could have lost the other belt first and then properly. But I kind of think they've done this good because earlier we got a really big moment for Sol Ruka, which you probably wouldn't have gotten not on the same night anyway as something like this. So we're now able to feature and spotlight both women's titles, on night. Well, technically all three, because obviously the tag on the pre-show was a number of contenders match for the WWE women's tag belts. Obviously, and I think they announced the match happening on Tuesday night, I believe.
Yeah.
And I think there's got to be a title change on NXT soon for that belt. They keep big. I don't think there has been a women's tag team title change on NXT.
I don't think so.
And I think they've got to do it one time to prove that it can happen.
There. Yeah.
Because why would you choose to have NXT? If it never happens there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stephanie McMahon, I think, it's in-ring introduction, isn't it? Yeah, Mike.
Very dark there. What's that about?
Yeah. What's going on?
Turn the light on.
About the fourth time, it's just been a dark ring for some reason.
A few production issues, it seems. Hey, who am I to talk? We've had some ourselves tonight. Really, former NXT champion, NXT championship match as well. It says. I thought I was going to say nothing for Jade, and I was like, that graphic thing sometimes. I was like, that's a bit unfair.
No, I think she had a very good showing in the past few months, Shida Parker, and it's good that she had to be pinned, didn't she, Jordan Grace? Yeah, and I think it's good that there's so many women involved with both title pictures, and it's just something which the main roster need to learn from, because. I mean, that women's United States title picture isn't just cold; it's like frozen, in bloody Antarctica levels. It's so cold. There's no one. There's no.
The women's IC champions in the women's tag match. It bugs me.
But legitimately, we had a match earlier tonight for the Women's North American Championship where we had 6 women who all could have walked out as champion and probably got a really good reaction. And in this match, we got 4 women who it's like, what do you do? You know what I mean? There's so much you want to tease here. Like I said, we have got the main tease, like Stephanie McMahon and Julia, but even like Stephanie McMahon and Jordan Grace. Julia and Jordan. Now look, we're getting it. Julia and Jordan Grace going at it in the ring, and again, don't count out Jada Parker. She's proven that she can hang with these ladies. Yeah, I think
it's definitely a dark horse for sure.
Roster.
Ooh, lovely move there. On the way, very much in control. I think it's a 1 count though.
Just a reminder, guys, this is a 1 fall to a finish match, isn't it? I believe.
Oh, is it? No elimination.
I don't believe it's elimination.
Okay. I think you might be right.
I believe it is 1 fall.
I might voice crack. I missed Aiden. I'm not listening at the moment because I haven't got the audio on, but thanks for keeping me updated.
The graphic just has it as Fatal 4-Way, which usually means 1 fall to a finish. We'll
Yeah,
see. There should be a pin in the second broken night. Let's be real.
Waiting a long time there for Stephanie to run in.
Oh,
okay, still fighting out.
I get nice drop kick, leg drop. Yeah.
They're all going for the pin. Yeah,
it's not elimination. And yeah, they are re-teasing Stephanie and Julia, aren't they?
They are. But like you say, there's a lot they can do here. Like Jordynne Grace is, a big feud for either one of them as well. And like you say, Jada Parker could surprise us.
This is the thing with these fatal four ways. It's like, do you do you take the title off Stephanie and away from even Julia and put it on Jada Parker, let's say, or Jordynne Grace, one of those two, and obviously they become, because you have to imagine, in my head, I always have it as with these things, whoever pins the person, that will be the next singles match, most likely. Or if someone steals a pin off someone, that's the next singles match. And there's 4 women here, you have to argue they could be setting up 2 singles matches, like for down the line. So you could imagine, I'm imagining, because it's going to happen.
And 2 combinations as well, or many different combinations, I should say, because even if we don't get someone versus someone, that someone will face that someone down the line. There are many different options here. At the moment, Jordan and Stephanie going in a nice little back and forth between the two there. Oh, lovely.
Nice.
Very nice. Kick out there from Jordan and a lovely slap.
Face. Something about Jordynne Grace's intensity as well, I think, that really helps the women's division. And every woman that works with her, I think, comes out better for doing so, for being with her.
2 count for Stephanie.
Green shirt guy's not here in the crowd.
Can't get to WrestleMania in time, maybe. Busy.
You have to beg the question. I don't know how far this venue is from WrestleMania's venue.
It can't be that far.
And stuff in it. And if it finishes at 9, that's still going to be 3 hours.
Yeah. It's annoying though. It's tough for us. I mean, we're watching it at reasonable time. We can do a watch along, so it's good for us in that sense. But it's overkill. Too much is going on today. I mean, they've got a good audience for it. The crowd are behind it. It's a great show. But I can't help but feel like if it was on another night and had room to breathe, it'd be appreciated more.
Yeah, I think that they next year will need to seriously look at the organisation for WrestleMania week. As I think the 2 ones that are sticking out like a sore thumb, are Hall of Fame on the same night as SmackDown. Sorry.
Everyone falling asleep.
And then obviously NXT being early in the morning on the same day as WrestleMania. And I think there's something they need to address. I think the Hall of Fame one might be a bit of an easier fit because I don't understand the obsession with it having to be off a SmackDown.
Yeah, I hate it. I really hate it. I mean, I think the presentation has improved.
A week before, do you know what I mean? I don't know. Controversial this, but I kind of think they should move Hall of Fame to SummerSlam weekend or Survivor Series, something away from the. And then obviously they can have maybe a big presentation at Mania.
Like when they come out anyway, they come out on the ramp and
yeah.
Could be a whole year celebration of that class.
Yeah, because you could obviously once they go into Hall of Fame at SummerSlam or Survivor Series, you could just announce that they will be at WrestleMania weekend. Doing the
sign in and
that we do. They do. So it's I think shoehorning it into Mania week, bless them. But I mean, I took one look at the video this morning and I saw it's over 4 hours long.
Yeah.
And it started, 10 p.m.? Bloody
in the States, yeah. I mean, look, there were pictures of people falling asleep and stuff. It's not a good look. I think presentation-wise, it's improved. I'm glad they're out of that crappy ring with no ropes like the end of SmackDown. It's in a different venue. Looks better. But at the same time, the time is still a big issue. I mean, we've covered this in depth in this channel. We did a video about it with Hall of Fame, but also how to fix WrestleMania week. Because let's just say, it's not just Hall of Fame. It's NXT being in the way as well. So hopefully they do something about it next year. We've got some ideas on this channel. Check that video out.
We
I'll let you know what they are. But something's got to be
we
done.
do an insane thing going on at the moment. A blockbuster. Tower of Doom. My God, that was impressive. That was impressive there. All four ladies.
Took them all out pretty much.
Well, the thing is, I think as well, back to this whole WrestleMania week thing, I think it's great the problem where, I've seen it on the groups I'm in, where people have said they can't actually make NXT because they bought appearances or signing, for certain wrestlers. And people have been saying about the queues over at the store, at the all the kind of stuff being long. And again, there's this myth about Vegas that people forget is, in actuality, the walk along the strip is a very long walk because, again, it's not, as we know, in America, sadly, it's just not designed to be walked. That's why they don't think about this stuff like we do over here. And so, it is potential where you're talking, 40 minutes, an hour to walk between two things, which...
Lovely move there from Dawn Grace and Stephanie.
So it wouldn't even surprise me, the people who have tickets who just simply just can't get there.
I did it. Last time I went to WrestleMania, I had tickets for Hall of Fame and I didn't go. And that's because I went to the G1, was it called G1 Supercars? Huh? No, it wasn't alcohol related. No, I went to MSG. We were covering it for the channel, mate. I was working.
We just saw a German suplex. Northern.
She was still holding on to someone.
But yeah. Sorry, I see what you're saying, though, Scott. Like, I guess it's just easy to miss. Oh, that was really impressive.
Beautiful.
Really impressive. All four ladies actually coming across really strong in this one, I think.
Yeah. No one's looked kind of the weaker of the bunch yet.
Which I think is maybe the design of this. They know they've got four, really good women that they want to be part of the division.
Yeah.
And I guess just at some point, I reckon at some point we will. We've already seen Julia with the belt, and we're currently seeing Stephanie McHale with the belt. And I definitely think we'll be seeing Jordan Grace with the belt at some point. But I would say we're probably definitely going to see Jada Parker with the belt, So I think we may even be looking at the kind of women's division year of champions, maybe,
Could be.
And the scary thing is about this division, we just saw 6 other women.
Oh, that was good. That was good.
That was very good. Sorry, yeah,
we
saw 6 women earlier, and we saw another dozen. We saw another half a dozen on the pre-show who would be more than happy and more than willing and up for kind of being in the ring of any of these 4 as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's cliche at this point. Everybody knows how good the women's division is in NXT, but like the hype is real.
Yeah. The thing is, sometimes you get overexcited with these things, and you go, "Oh, okay, this is the best ever," blah blah. But then you just think about it. I can't think when there was this strong, that we had with the women. But yeah, I mean, in terms of WrestleMania week, I've got a kind of couple of weird kind of unpopular things with it, where I think in a weird way, being on Mania, and much of people are going on about this. Mania Night 2 being the real main event. But I kind of think it's better from a wrestling perspective to be on Saturday.
Okay.
I think because so much is going on and over the weekend, and there's so many matches, and so many different bits going on, I think it's easy to kind of get forgotten about, like going on like on Sunday.
Yeah.
And the thoughts already kind of turn to Raw as well. And like, if you've already seen like new champions crowned on night 1, and you've seen like big moments happen on like night 1, like they're already kind of been talked about and discussed. And I think from a wrestling perspective as well, you understand, like, if the rumors are true, curb stomp there for Julia. That looked nasty.
Pin.
Yeah, broken up by Jordan Grace.
Who gets involved?
Jada Parker's back in.
Trying to stop her as well, but no, they're in full control.
Because they have, obviously, because when they were talking about why they went, well, obviously COVID aside, but one of the reasons why they did obviously move it to 2 nights is because the one night show was going very, very long, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And you were seeing, particularly at Mania 34 and 35, there were some very, very tight crowds. Towards the end.
They're stacking them up, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, I think yes, that's Stephanie as well. No, I believe so. Yeah.
What's she gonna do? Jump up, put the knees down.
I think she uses her posterior, her derriere, as JR would say.
Okay. Big booty bump.
There we go. Yeah, she means business.
Very much in control at the moment. This might be a moment to shine. Maybe means she's not going to win it, but this is her kind of showing she belongs.
There we are.
Nice.
Fucking arrow.
Not a chance.
Yeah, I mean, I would have probably maybe done like a different move from that, if you wanted to 40 properly. But yeah, I'm here for it. Oh,
woof. Use that booty again.
That hip attack. But yeah, guys, please comment. And don't forget, we are going to be doing a lot of live stuff over the weekend.
We are indeed.
We've done a lot of stuff already. As WrestleMania is a really good week, obviously, for the channel. And we thank you guys for joining us for whichever parts that you can. We'll obviously be doing the build-up show. Well, build-up show is actually on the channel. We're going to do 2 lives at once. Beavis 1 and Beavis 2. But we are obviously going to be live on that properly. This is actually live. We are here in person. And we will be doing an instant reaction to WrestleMania Night 1. Scott will. I will sadly be asleep.
Hey, unless something so exciting happens, you can't help yourself, Lucas, and you can't sleep.
I need to be up very early tomorrow, so it's...
oh, fair enough.
Yeah, but yeah, we Night 1, and obviously Night 2 build up, of course, the big fight, kind of Night 2 main event, John Cena, Cody Rhodes. We'll have some comments that are coming already, and lots of opinions, lots of thought. Look, there's lots we discussed about that match, and that is fully tomorrow. Obviously tonight we have got 7 great matches to kind of go through into detail. There's some videos you'll see from myself on that before I come live with you guys. But yeah, we are still in the midst of our NXT Women's Championship match. Julia appears to have hurt her knee. I don't know whether that's kind of... don't think it's legit. I think it's...
again. Yeah.
Not too sure. Oh, she's talking.
We'll soon know if Stephanie starts working on it. She's not yet. Trying to pick her up again.
Referee's really in there, though.
Yeah.
Okay, she picked her up.
Rough snap there.
Again.
A bit rough to take if you got a legit injury. There we go.
The crowd absolutely love this move.
Yeah, it's such a fun spot. Jada Parker getting to her feet. Slapped.
What's funny is that it's almost like something you'd see in the Attitude Era, but it kind of works now.
Yeah.
I think because we know with respect to Stephanie McCare, this isn't all she is. Like,
yeah. No, I get that.
This would have been something you would have seen.
It would have been like a proper sexualized spot.
With a cat, that would be their move. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that would be. It's like the Bronco Buster or something like that. You know, but a fun one to play on SmackDown. But Aiden says he's staying up for the first hour of WrestleMania. Aiden was also saying earlier on, Lucas, about not being able to last the night, etc. Here in the UK, it does go to about 4 or 5 in the morning. Hopefully not that late, but again, we'll hit you with an instant reaction review either way. Stephanie has just hit that same move on Jordan Grace. She's very much in control, but it looks like it's Julia trying to get towards her though.
They keep coming back. The match keeps going back to these two, though.
Yeah.
Keep coming back to these two. Is she going to hit it? No.
Fights out. Trying to get her to roll backslide. 1, 2.
Julia holds on.
Oh, the knee to the face. Is that the bad knee as well?
Rolls out. She knows to roll out. Here comes the juggernaut.
Oh, could this be it? No, Jade is getting ready. Oof. Well, knee or kind of something to the side of the head.
Jade is limping though.
She is limping, yeah.
You never know these things. This is what I hate about wrestling. Things being worse.
Yeah. Is it real? Oh, I thought she had it there.
Yeah, look very close. So I haven't got sound on, guys, just so people know. So
Neither have I at the moment.
The third count go down there, but obviously not. It must have been. Oh, that's the hypnotic.
No.
That's the hypnotic.
Stephanie setting up though. Got to be quick. Oh, she just about got it.
Just got it.
Great match.
We're gonna see the finish.
Go for it again. Can't get her up. One more time.
Oh,
boy, it looked like her own leg went there. Oh, wait.
Huh?
Did she get it?
Did she get it?
Again, the audio's off. They're clapping like it's over, but I didn't see the hand hit the mat.
No, it ain't.
All right, so they're pointing at her. She's the champ. She's won officially, but did the ref's hand actually hit the mat?
I'll have to rewatch. Or was it in their replay? If they don't replay it, then I think we know that they've somehow made a thing. I don't know how they made that botch. Because I thought we were under the impression that WWE refs are instructed to count legitimate.
Yeah, regardless. So they were sliding in the ring to make the save. I think the point was that they weren't going to get there, and it felt like the ref thought they were supposed to. But I'm not sure if that was the case.
Like I said, I thought the instruction was always that it's a shoot, and that they.
I mean, he awarded it to her straight away, so it's not like I don't know. We'll have to see it again.
Yeah, no one in the match is looking like confused, like that wasn't going to happen. I mean, the match has been on for about 20 minutes. So I mean,
maybe we just both saw it wrong. Let's see this again.
Is there a finish?
Go for the pin. One. I'm just watching the ref here too.
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, sorry.
He brushed it.
Last minute. He counts a normal 3 count.
That's what happens when you don't have the audio on.
Yeah. Stephanie McCare has retained. She's still a women's champion. Julia is in the ring with her though.
Aiden's throwing back his predictions though. Kind of 2-4 now.
Yeah, you've only got Julia in the ring though. You notice that. Jordan Grace and Jade Parker
got out of there quick. Yeah, fade to black, and that's it. Great match.
Really good match. And we've got a main event coming next. Fortnite advert, and probably about 5 other adverts before that. But I'm going to hop out for a little bit, and I will join you again on the last part of the build-up.
Perfect, mate.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
See you in a bit. All right, always good to have Lucas in the house for a review. A watch along. And yeah. Now that he's hopped off, what I'm going to do is get my headphones back ready for the NXT video. I can actually hear the third in a mat happens. So with that in mind, let me hold on. Can I reach? No good. Let me try again. Oh. Yes. All right. Okay. They're showing the venue again on the outside for WrestleMania. We are getting closer and closer to WrestleMania, guys. But right now, it's all about stand and deliver. Your money or your life, apparently. Well, it's been a great show. I've really enjoyed it. We've got one match left, but thank you so much for joining us on this watch-along experience of NXT's Stand and Deliver WWE PLE. An amazing show. Even a countdown and a great match as well. Now for this one, Aiden says Javon Evans. And this is another heart overhead prediction for Aiden. Oh, I don't know. I can't pick. Right. Let's get the graphics up. Oh, no. Before we do, Lexus King's backstage again. Oh, he's looking for the cup, isn't he? Yeah. Yeah. Back to the Penn and Teller sketch. Are you going to see him again? Still can't find it. Oh, backstage, getting in the car. Why'd you turn your back on Tony Stacks? Why'd you do it? It really feels like I'm watching The Sopranos. Keep your phone close. I'll text you and we'll see you Tuesday and all this. All right, cool. Okay. As we said earlier on, women's tag team titles on the line on NXT on Tuesday night, so that'd be quite cool. Who's going to be the champs though? I think it's going to be Liv and Raquel. Um, I don't think the other guys went away with the titles. All right, as we get ready for the main event, I am going to quickly hop out for a little bit of a toilet break. In the meantime, let me tell you what goes down on the Rebellious Noise Pro Wrestling channel.
Welcome to the Rebellious Noise Pro Wrestling channel. On this channel, we bring you some great content from inside and outside of the squared circle. We will go through and offer some in-depth analysis of the biggest events of the year, as well as bringing you exclusive interviews with some of the industry's biggest names. There will also be live show reviews, in-depth features, and podcasts. So make sure you give that subscribe button a slam so you don't miss any of the action. Welcome to the Rebellious Noise Pro Wrestling channel. On this channel, we bring you some great content from inside and outside of the squared circle. We will go through and offer some in-depth analysis of the biggest events of the year, as well as bringing you exclusive interviews with some of the industry's biggest names. There will also be live show reviews, in-depth features, and podcasts. So make sure you give that subscribe button a slam so you don't miss any of the action. Welcome to the Rebellious Noise Pro Wrestling channel. On this channel, we bring you some great content from inside and outside of the squared circle. We will go through and offer some in-depth analysis of the biggest events of the year, as well as bringing you exclusive interviews with some of the industry's biggest names. There will also be live show reviews, in-depth features, and podcasts. So make sure you give that subscribe button a slam so you don't miss any of the action.
All right, so that's what we're all about here on the Rebellious Noise Pro Wrestling channel. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do, and you'll find more content like that on this very channel. At the moment, we're live. We've got two shows going on. Right now, you're tuned in to the NXT Stand and Deliver watch along, but we've also got our build-up show live on this very channel at the moment. I say live at the moment, it's showing replays, but I will be live on that in about 35 minutes time because this show should have come to an end by then. Tomorrow night, we're going to do the same thing. Sunday night, we'll have a build-up show as well. But please, again, join us tonight on our build-up show on this very channel. But here at the moment, it is time to talk NXT Stand and Deliver. Hype package at the moment. And again, you are watching the watch-along experience here on the channel. Aiden's feeling bouncy on my third vodka and Fanta. Would be a good idea. You're only staying up for the first hour of Mania, then, mate. Feels strange. Lyra isn't defending her title. Yeah, this is something I've touched on already with our predictions from earlier this week on WrestleMania. I don't like it. I'm not a fan. I don't really get it, unless it's about turning on her or something like that. But I think that could have happened already, and that match could have been at WrestleMania. Aiden also says, I know this is NXT, but why the hell is WrestleMania countdown on for 3 hours? Yeah, especially with no matches. It is frustrating. You know what to do instead, mate? Watch us. We'll tell you what's going on with the countdown anyway. If anything interesting happens, we'll be here again. We'll be back for the build-up show. As soon as this show ends, come and hop over, guys. Join us on our WrestleMania Night 1 build-up extravaganza. We're going to break down the card for WrestleMania. We're going to get hyped up and in the mood. It's all about getting excited for the big show, right? That's what we're going to be doing. We'll talk last-minute rumors. We'll have friends from the wrestling media world joining us as well. Again, at the moment, you are watching our Stand and Deliver watch-along. Aiden, you've been working. I get you, mate. I get you. It's hard, isn't it? You know, we had a great time with these watch-alongs when at the shows in Europe at a reasonable time. But yeah, life gets on top of you sometimes, right? All right. So add here the AJ Styles Logan Paul match. I think this is one of the easier ones to pick, by the way, as far as predicting. I think Logan Paul's going to win. It just makes the most sense. Even if you're not a fan of Logan Paul, you've got to see that there's no benefit in giving it to AJ. We're doing a lot of ads here. We've got 30 minutes to go until I got to hop out of this. I'm hoping this show gets over in a reasonable time. All right, AJ and Logan. It's quite a oh, here we go. Talking about stat cards. It is main event time. Aiden got 2K25 today. Nice. Hope you're enjoying it. Have you had much time to play it? There's so much wrestling to watch. And you were working as well, 10 till 3. Many has turned, weekend to a week. I agree with you, man. How I miss the fact that NXT don't have war games anymore. Yeah, I don't know what I think as far as war games. I know Lucas is not a big fan of the match type itself, but I like it. Whoop that trick! What a reception for Trick! Wow. I feel like Booker T could just be his hype man, like literally with a mic in the arena. 115 we're getting to now on the live and loud scale. Fans are big and behind Trick here. Who's getting in? Maybe it is Trick Williams. I know Aiden thinks you're on. Or could Obafemi be keeping it? You know, dominant champion. Always get us 125 now. Yeah, congrats to Carmelo Hayes winning the Andre Battle Royal. Fun doing something with him, it seems. Javon now making his way to the ring. This will be a fun match. Been well built, I feel, this feud. Good reception for Javon Evans. I mean, this could be it for him as well. Like, again, it's a tough one to pick. So, Aiden, you prefer it being on NXT. I like traditional Survivor Series. I do think War Games fits with it, but I'm not sure if I'd prefer them to be separate again, essentially. But it gave Survivor Series a new lease of life. There was a time when there were kind of rumors that they were going to scrap Survivor Series, so at least I didn't do that. Trick hits his finish on over, and then Evans capitalizes. Could be the case. They're saying statues and casinos will be named after Obafemi. What do you reckon, guys? Statues? Casinos? It's a fun little entrance, though, isn't it? And you miss Raw versus SmackDown versus NXT. Yeah, that was good when he did that for a little while, wasn't it? On Survivor Series. I mean, the fans love all three of these guys. I feel like they are going to be split on who they want to win. It might be one of those that you see and go, "Oh, this makes sense." Now I know what I like. Now I know what I want. Quick chance. Hundred and 2 days as NXT champion. And Aiden, you've never got drunk. Well, be careful tonight then. If you're locked into your vodkas that much. I'm not bouncy because I'm drinking a bouncy because I want Evans to win. I gotcha. Now I get what you meant there. Over chance. Javon Evans in control straight. Whoa! What a beautiful springboard there, but he's caught straight away, thrown into turnbuckle. This has started quick and fast. Woo! Trick and Evans now face to face. Woof. That boy bouncy. Oof. Thrown in the air. Backslide. Where's Obafemi? He's been out for a while. Woo! What an uppercut. Lovely right hand there from Evans. Oh, and a double kick to each other. Surely Obafemi's going to slide back in now and take control. Whoa! Obafemi's picked them both up. A lovely Samoan drop there. Exciting. Oh, but the way you just picked them both up. About 2 hours, I'm going to have a toast. A toast as in, will you drink? What are we toasting? WrestleMania? A drop trick like that. Have that power to drop him and just land him on your knees. Amazing. Good match so far. Enjoyable. I still can't call it. I still can't call it. Javon now, springboard again. The way he springs off that rope, man. He's so good at it. He gets so much height and speed as well. 4 times I've dropped you. The chest or club even it seems. Bounces up onto the shoulders of Trick. Beautiful. Woo! Broken up by the size of Obafemi, like the size of the man. Whoa! Oh, nice. It weren't what you expected. Obafemi had a trick on his shoulders. You expected some sort of like doomsday, not doomsday device. Yeah, it was that clothesline from the top. But he ducks, hits the Hurricane Runner on Obafemi. Pretty cool, man. Little roll through there. But then the cover now from Trick doesn't get the free. Just look at the face of Trick. You know, like knocked out of his skin. Woo! He sold that well, and then kind of frozen in it as well. The sting. Could you imagine the sting on that? Great triple threat match we're seeing so far. Let me know your thoughts on the show overall, though. Have you enjoyed NXT Stand and Deliver? It's been a great watch along experience with you guys. And again, whether you're watching live or on demand, we appreciate you. Subscribe if you haven't already. And again, let us know what you think of the show so far. Aiden's moving on to the chocolate. I had a nice bit of an Easter egg earlier myself, Aiden. Oh, wait. Yeah, Trick bounced off of Ober's back, step off of it. Javon was the one that dove, right? It was so much going on at once. And I think they both got hit, but yeah, it looks like Trick took control though. Got the better of it, it would seem. Half a Kit Kat, says Aiden, eh? I haven't had a Kit Kat. Wow. Oh, over Femi thrown over the top rope. All right. We are 2 hours and 42 minutes into this show. And they're all kind of getting out on the outside of the ring now. Oh, Javon dives on top of Femi, tries to punch his way out of it. Oh, bit of a hurricane runner there. Overthrown into the apron. Trick now on top. Got to jump to the outside onto both of them. Hey, crossbody on them both. Aiden misses the live watch it. What do you mean? The WWE one they used to do? Or you mean the ones we were doing for Raw and SmackDown? Oh my goodness. Did you see that? Javon is thrown into the ring. Almost. He bounces, springboards off of the bottom rope and does a moonsault to the outside. What an incredible counter. Wow. Throws Trick in the ring now. Bounces off. Hits the Hurricane Runner now. Gets up, but Trick's up before him. Sweeps him off to his legs. Look at that beautiful lift up off of his shoulders. A stomp there. Woo! The last one, yeah, Roy and Glasgow. They were a lot of fun, man. Yeah, doing it at a reasonable time was a lot easier for us. Look, we're here for NXT. Hope you're enjoying this watch along as well. We're going to try and do some more watch alongs for the European shows. Any PLEs they do at a reasonable time for us. Probably the Saudi shows that we usually do as well. But yeah, unfortunately, the ones in the States tend to be at a difficult time for us. But we'll cover it as much as we can, mate. Build up shows, news, reviews, predictions. You know, we'll be there as much as we can be. Oh, he takes them both out again. Javon is looking incredible in this match. Javon tried to pick Ober up there. He's been lifted up and slammed by Trick. Go on, Trick. That's how a grown ass man do it. Whoop that Trick chant going on. Woo! It's a good main event, guys. Yeah, and you're right. Clash in Paris. We'll try and cover that as in depth as we can. Again, more of a reasonable time for us here in the UK. I like the tights that Javon's wearing, by the way, with the Las Vegas sign on. I don't know what it says. Maybe it's got his own name in it, but oh, look, Trick won't let go of Javon though. He's grabbing him by the hair. We're gonna get a multi-person move here. Oh, oh, wow. Trick on the shoulders of the giant Overfemi falls back and suplexes Javon Evans, who he held him in there. They had a bit of hang time with that one as well. Man, that was good. Fight Forever chant going now as well. As much as I'm enjoying the match, guys, I hope not, because I've got to get off and do the build-up show for WrestleMania Saturday. And again, I hope you guys are going to join us over there on that stream as well. Oh, bit of a Superman punch there. Big punch from Ober as well. Oh, Trick throws Javon's foot into Ober's direction. Ober's now picking up Trick. Javon now super kicks him though. Lovely suplex as well, German there. Oh, to Overfemi, but he's powering up. The fans have lost their minds when he did that. Kind of a double choke slam-ish, but strange landing for Javon. The fans are getting into it. We could be starting to get towards the end of this match. Backing into the corner once again. Oh, kick to the face. Roll up. Rick Williams nearly lost it there. Oh, beautiful spring again. It's so good with these ropes. Aiden says, watching on the TV, so I'll switch over to YouTube. Then at midnight, I'll switch back before I watch the countdown. See how UK25 is getting on. You got a big night ahead, mate. A big night. We all do as wrestling fans. There's so much going on at the moment. And again, we'll be taking you all the way up to WrestleMania Saturday tonight with our build-up show. At the moment, you're here on the Watch Along experience. Oh, over out of that pin with a hand around the throat of Javon Evans. Picks him up for a big old choke slam, but he's reversed it. Hits the cutter. This could be it. Oh, I thought that was it. And it was a kick out, not an interruption either. Springboard, just about the. No, he doesn't. He's cool. He's cool. Open picks him up. Oh, but he reverses it again. Goes for a pin. This has to be broken up. No, he just kicks out of it again. Okay. Oh, uppercut. European uppercut. Oh, he's pulled out of the ring though. Trick goes after Oba. Oba stops him. Ooh, bounce off to the side of the ring apron. Tough landing there. To be fair, mate, if you don't watch the countdown, you play 2K25. There'll be more matches on that, of course, than on the countdown. They never use matches anymore, which is frustrating. But again, at least we saw it on the countdown for NXT, right? Oh, here we go. Cut her off the top rope. Is this it? Oh, he kicked out. It looked like Trick was supposed to break that up. It was running around the ring kind of slowly, though. It would be a shame if that was the case and they had to basically have a kick out when they didn't really want to do that on that move. Fans thought it was coming, though. Fans were behind it. On the edge of your bed, mate. Yeah, I'm on the edge of my seat. Oh, Trick took out the ref. Why is that? Yeah, why does it matter? There's no DQ, mate. What'd you do that for? Just to stop him from getting the pin. Oh, he dives out the ring on top of Trick. There's a real kind of rivalry building just between these two even further, you know. It does make me think, is that going to affect the title here? Is it just, are they going to be too distracted by each other that Obafemi picks up the victory? Oh, goes for a powerbomb, but he's thrown out the ring by Javon. Eesh. Oba catches him and throws him into the side of the guardrail. Pick him up, throw him in the ring. Dust him off. Get the free count, surely. No, doesn't have. Oh my gosh, he throws him through it. You'd imagine that's what was probably meant to happen the first time. And that's why he's done it again. But great little spot either way. Oba now goes at Trick, but he's. Oh, he's. Oh, they went for the announce table. That's the old one, though, isn't it? It's not the new one that they keep saying, oh, it's indestructible. Yeah, so what's he going to do now? He took the ref out. Throws Javon in the ring. Maybe he's going to lose because of his own kind of. Woo! Trick shot. Beautiful sell from Javon there, spinning as well. Well, Oba's stopping the ref now. No, no, no! No! Look at Trick's face. Oh, the ref kicked him off! The ref kicked him! What the heck? That's like when Hebner used to push Triple H back, but the ref just kicked him away. What are you doing? I'd be terrified to do that to Obafemi. Ref, what are you doing, mate? Woo! NXT, NXT. This has been a great show, guys. Great main event as well. Fight forever chant. Aiden thinks we need a winner now. Oh! He knocks them both out there. Sure, he's going to do one more move on Oba. Maybe do it. Is Javon going to do it? Oh my gosh! No, Trick's going to stop him. What a trick shot. And Oba hits him as well. That's it. Oba's going to do it. I keep changing my mind. Go on, Oba. Oh, I feel bad for Javon. It's over. It's over because of Oba. Oba is still your NXT champion. Man, what a main event. That was so enjoyable. Guys, let me know what you thought of NXT Stand and Deliver. It starts to wrap up here. Did you enjoy it? What was your favorite match? And yeah, man, what a show that was. Really, really enjoyable. Yeah, as Corey says, congratulations to all three because that was great. Are we going to get anything else at the end here? Look at the ref trying to help Oba. Like he didn't, he just kick him in the face. Man, I wonder if this is it, though. Are we going to get anything else? Any kind of surprise at the end of the show? Great match. Great match, guys. Man, yeah, if you didn't watch NXT, you missed out. If you missed Stand and Deliver, then you missed out, man. All right. Oba in the middle of the ring with the title. Trick on the outside. Out of it. Javon as well. Not in a good place right now. But it's Oba Femi's night. It was a great show, man. A great match. That's it. Aiden lost his prediction battle with himself 2-5. But, mate, I'm sure you agree. A fantastic. So absolutely outstanding match, potentially match of the year, and that was amazing. So yeah, that was Lucas's review. But hey, that was NXT Stand and Deliver. Really, really hope you enjoyed the show, and I hope you've enjoyed this stream with us as well. We appreciate everyone that's joined us again, whether you're live or on demand here for the NXT Stand and Deliver watch along show. We are going to be live very, very soon talking WrestleMania. So we're going to have another stream on the channel. It's already going at the moment. It's just playing clips at the moment. But I'll be hopping over there live very, very soon. We're going to have a build-up show to WrestleMania. So if you haven't already, please subscribe. Join us over there. But once again, thank you so much for joining us on what I think was an amazing show. I'm kind of worn out. It was so good. But, man, WrestleMania Saturday's got a lot to live up to. That was amazing. So, yeah, really looking forward to seeing what they do. But overall, a great showing from the NXT roster. I've been Scott. You've been watching the Stand and Deliver Watch Along show. And we'll see you on the next one.
Welcome to the Rebellious Noise Pro Wrestling channel. On this channel, we bring you some great content from inside and outside of the squared circle. We will go through and offer some in-depth analysis of the biggest events of the year, as well as bringing you exclusive interviews with some of the industry's biggest names. There will also be live show reviews, in-depth features, and podcasts. So make sure you give that subscribe button a slam so you don't miss any of the action.